Last time on Trials of Our Lives, the party attended the funeral of Lev's younger sister, Vitalia. Lev spoke some inspiring words that resonated with everyone, though Charles Dune seemed a bit concerned by how he phrased them. After the funeral, the party all had their own personal things to take care of. Lev received a call from Meki about a defense system that she's been working on for the last 10 years. The only problem is she requires a large quantity of orichalcum so that the robot she is building doesn't overheat from the immense power source. Boss had some words with his mask and it suggested going to see Helkin and asking for information from another god. Though this may be dangerous and would require killing someone for her entertainment, he could ask as info as his reward. This would have to be at a later time, as Voss is still recovering in a wheelchair. Mirrodin keeps seeing the constellation of Yggdrasil everywhere he goes. During his day, he meets a member of the Druids Collective, a group of druids devoted to cleaning up the city and aiding nature anywhere it was damaged by unnatural means. Mirrodin decides to help them out for the day, and after working circles around the other members, he is approached by the leader, Molly Loveleaf. After some back and forth on perspective and philosophy on violence and nature, Molly tells Mirrodin that Yggdrasil must be calling him for something. The only way to connect with Yggdrasil is to go to a place very close to nature and meditate. Yggdrasil will either contact you, or you might be able to reach out to him. Lev encounters Abby, who gives him an old journal sealed with powerful bard magic that was from his father. Abby then explains how it can only be read by a blood relative, and dispelling it through normal means has no effect. Before she goes on her way, she turns to Lev and apologizes for not being there to protect Vitalia. After everyone had finished their business and went home, Gretel contacts Lev about some concerning potential hires. Lev then makes an executive decision not to hire the crazy goblin lady, but hires the murder kitty and the very sus Luis McNamara that apparently knows Lev. The next day, Hope contacts everyone to come visit her at the magic shop when it is convenient for them. She has information about what the king and the city council are going to do about the whole abominations threat. And just scroll down here. Does everyone go there right away, or is there something you want to do before heading to the magic shop, progressing the plot?
I just roll myself over.
Yeah, you just.
I'll just be going over.
You just. Yeah. Lev, you just see this mummy in a wheelchair down the street, just wheeling himself towards the magic shop. You're like, what the fuck?
Wait. I'm gonna try it.
You're gonna try doing a wheelie?
Yeah, what do I roll?
Alright.
Performance?
Acrobatics, because you gotta
Okay.
it's more for balancing. 10. It's a little clumsy. You don't fall down this time. However,
Alright.
like you do a wheelie, you kind of go down a bit of a slope, and you're like, oh crap, and then you slam on like the little like handbrakes that are on the wheels. And if it wasn't for the seatbelt your daughter forced you to wear, you would have went flying off of the chair from going downhill. So, Lev, you just, as soon as you leave, like, the nobility district, go to the main street, you just see that zooming by.
It's just
A mummy doing wheelies going downhill in a wheelchair.
Wee!
Are you? Do I know it's Voss? That's the question. Can I recognize him?
You would probably. He was at the funeral in this state, so you would know that.
Okay.
This is...
I'll just be like, you must give your daughter just the worst anxiety.
Do I hear this as I'm rolling by?
I'd imagine so. Well, I mean, this is after you stopped.
Alright.
Because you slammed on the brakes.
I just ignore the comment and go back.
Okay.
What's Mirrodin doing? I'd imagine he came with Lev when they left the house.
Yeah, well, wouldn't Mirrodin like be on his date with Lilia?
That was
No, this is the next day.
This is the next day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was that was last night. You just had a nice
no, fair enough.
romantic evening with your wife.
Yeah. So Mirrodin is probably joining Lev.
Mirrodin has a exceptionally big smile on his face today.
No, because that'd be insensitive.
How would it be insensitive? You just had a nice date with
Well,
your wife. You had a nice evening.
yes. So Mirrodin might be in good spirits, but like he's not gonna be like broadly grinning around Lev,
No, just an exceptionally big smile.
which for Mirrodin was just a tiny smile.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sure. He's
I'll
smiling.
do I know? Well,
I mean, you let the heads
knowing
together.
Mirrodin, I just know that he's smiling, and I'm just be like, "What's got you all chipper this morning?"
Your sister.
Mirrodin just
Put you on the spot.
I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. It's like your sister.
yeah, you caught me with my pants. Well,
Well,
sorry, horrible puns aside.
yeah,
That was pretty good.
Yeah, Mirrodin's in a good mood. Lev, and Boss is
Hello. Practicing my wheelies along the
more
way.
of the child rather than the parent in his house.
Gotta keep young somehow.
Yeah,
That's fair.
Old age is a state of mind. As
Exactly.
Alzheimer's kicking.
You're only as old as you feel. Glycinda remembered she was 12.
But yeah, Mirrodin shrugs and just says, "I had actually a really nice evening with Lilia. So
Oh,
yeah, it was sweet. I took her out for a picnic and we did some star watching.
oh, well, that's lovely.
I
I'm glad you're
appreciate it.
feeling good.
It kind of got her mind off of recent events, so I was just trying to help her any way I could.
I'm gonna stop walking for a moment, and then I'll look at him, and then I'll embrace him in a hug without giving any warning, and say thank you.
And Mirrodin kind of like pats him on the back and says like that this also applies to you too, love. If you need anything from me, I want to be beside you.
You already are.
That's right.
And then we'll keep walking.
Look at them both. They're walking beside each other. I'm thinking to myself, I don't say it. It's kind of implied you're walking beside each other.
Yeah, you're physically walking next to each other.
Yes.
But more of a metaphorically being beside him.
A bit of both.
Anyway,
Anton knew what I meant.
is there anything you wanted to go do? I mean, like errands and stuff like that. Is there anything you wanted to do before going to the magic shop?
I'd like to go to the dojo real quick.
The dojo?
The dojo.
Dojo. That's actually it's not that far away. I mean, you're just going up the street a bit.
Mhm. And I'll just mention to the two that I'll be there in a sec. I just need to go to the dojo real quick.
Okay.
Let's see if I can stealthily wheel by and. Nah, I won't do that. That's not a boss thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this. You're gonna have disadvantage on stealth if you're using a wheelchair. Squeaky wheels and whatnot. With all the fucking wheelies you keep trying to do. Anyway, so Lev separates and goes to the dojo. Anyone else want to do anything before we go into the magic shop? Magic shop is basically plot progression, so...
Yeah, I got nothing to do.
No.
Got no money to buy anything, so...
Poor old man.
Yeah.
In a wheelchair. That's sad. That is very sad. Yeah. Mirrodin, is there anything you want to do before going to the magic shop?
No.
Okay, so Voss and Mirrodin will head to the magic shop and I guess tell Hope that Lev is on his way. Lev, you're going to the dojo, Ruby's dojo. That's in the theater. Yeah, in the theater district, just north of the cathedral. And dojo's already opened up. Everyone, there's like currently a class going on, but it's who would be training in the morning? The class, I believe, probably be Ryu doing outside. Basically doing like firearms instruction because he teaches
Gotcha.
gun training.
Mhm.
And yeah, there's no gun firing on inside. They do outside, like away from anyone getting on crossfire. They have like a area
Yeah.
that they go to, but like there's instruction on like how to like maintenance guns, how like all the different functions of the gun, like the safety and all that, how to dismantle it, and how to clean it. He's basically just going over like the fundamental stuff like that before having them shoot guns at stuff. So you just see Ryu. I think you've met him once or twice.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. During the fight against Phoebe, you met him then.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember if you met him another time though.
During the dojo's opening.
Oh yeah, that's right. He was there. Yeah. So in the class right now is just him going over that. You hear loud grunting from another room though.
I'll greet them and be like, "Good morning," and then I'm going to go talk to the loud grunting.
Okay. So you go to the room with the loud grunting. Inside it's just like the training room, like the gym, like the workout area. And you see Ruby currently bench pressing a stupid amount of plates on a bar. Yeah, you just see her just like
Manning you up.
I just see like, well, that explains quite a bit.
Yeah, like the room is like noticeably hot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh. As a dojo usually is.
Mm-hmm. But like this room is just like exuding heat like blast furnace.
I know.
Yeah.
I've been the cause of it myself at the gym.
And yeah, she's like mid lift, and then she like kind of looks over her boob slightly, and she sees a head poking out over the mountains. And puts the bar back on the bench and gets up, and like you see like just like sweat pouring off of the bench, basically like a puddle.
Oh.
Her hair's like kind of like wet and flattened down. Yeah. She has extreme like boob sweat marks. Morning, yeah. Morning, Liv.
Good morning.
Here for a workout?
Training. I have to go somewhere first though, and then I was hoping somebody could train me.
She looks at you, like, well, we'll start with something light for you to get your. She kind of just like, with her fingers, she kind of just like grabs your arms, like there's muscle there, but it's not packed on muscle. Not like her. Like,
oh no!
Like she like with her thumb and index, she can completely wrap around your arm.
Yeah. Nah, I'm lean.
Yeah,
I'm not strong.
Yeah. You see the plates. One side is 330 pounds.
Jesus, that's what I can deadlift in real life.
Yeah. Yeah, so the other side having the exact same number of plates plus the bar, that's close to 700 pounds that she was just bench pressing.
Oh boy.
Yeah. I was trying to push myself a little further after the tournament. Didn't think I'd lose in the first round.
Right.
Also, I was thinking that maybe I'd challenge you for the title someday. She's kind of just like not evil game, but it's like she's plotting to take the title from you in a one-on-one,
Okay.
like last time.
Yeah, I just look at her. I'm more than open to it.
Yeah, good. She pats you on the shoulder. Feels like a sack of bricks just hit you on the shoulder.
Ugh.
So, what are you here for?
I want to see what was available.
Oh, well, we have the hand-to-hand combat courses. We have weapon training. We have firearms training, magic training.
It'll probably be mostly hand-to-hand combat and probably weapons training.
What type of weapon specifically? Basically,
One-handed weapon.
Hmm?
I show her my sun blade. I'm like, I want to make it so that this works out more for me, and I flip it around so that I'm holding it backwards. I'm like, I need to get used to this.
get used to using this. Don't you always use this?
Not the way I'm planning to.
What did you have in mind?
You ever heard of a ninja?
Yes.
Well, that's more or less what I'm aiming for.
Don't have exactly that style of instructor here. This is more or less to learn to use weapons that you don't know how to use. Like, for example, let's say you're good with, one-handed swords. Say you wanted to learn how to use two-handed, right? Or if you wanted
Okay.
to use like unarmed techniques that you don't have, you come here to learn that. But if you're trying to learn to use a weapon you already know how to use, just differently, you have to look for a different type of instructor.
Fair
Like,
enough.
like someone who
Then we'll
knows.
focus on hand-to-hand then.
Okay, that would be with me then. She kind of just looks down like this huge monster with glowing eyes. Just looks down. You'll be training one-on-one with me.
Last I remember training with you was way more fun.
Yes.
And I wink at her.
But I already know that you're not a novice, so she cracks her knuckles and it sounds like boulders crunching. Like, so I won't be going easy on you like a novice.
I'll give her a big old bow and be like, I was gonna say something in Japanese, but Love doesn't know Japanese. What was the equivalent? I think.
What was it you're gonna say in Japanese?
Onegai shimasu. So I guess I'll say, I'll do my bow and I'll say, please.
Pat you on the head. You don't have to do that here.
I'll look up and I'll be like, you didn't enjoy that?
I was like, well, I don't like it when people bow in front of me. It's uncomfortable.
Yeah, fair enough.
Or more specifically, I don't like it when people bow to me.
Mm-hmm.
Though I am an instructor, I expect everyone to see me and see each other in the class as equals and respect each other that same way. So bowing, though it is a sign of respect, is personally something I don't like.
She equally treats you as a punching bag, like she does everyone else.
Exactly. She will punch you like she would punch any other person who she knows could probably take a punch.
Perfect.
Yes. So she won't be using her shotgun gauntlets and her frost knuckle and her weapons that hit really hard. She'll just use her bare fists,
Deal.
which are gigantic.
Yay.
Yeah. Like, Lev, why do you keep digging your own grave?
I don't know.
It's like he has a fetish or something. I don't know. I was like, you see Rosie. She kind of like her senses kind of like pick up on something. Well, we're going to cut this short. I have business to take care of. She like finger guns and walks awkwardly away. Kind of hurries
Okay.
like through a door upstairs.
Okay. Well, thank you, Ruby. And I'm gonna go.
Yeah, you just hear in the distance, "You're welcome." And is that it? Or
That was it. That's
Oh,
all. Because
alright.
Lev's fighting style is gonna be very different now.
Okay. So you leave the dojo and you head to the magic shop or anything else?
Just the magic shop now.
All right, so you all head to the magic shop. So as Boss and Mirrodin arrive there, you just see Hope kind of like she's packing bags and getting some papers written up. And when you guys come in, she just kind of seems to be like a disorganized mess trying to figuring her shit out. Like
Gotcha.
well, this is when Boss and Mirrodin, right? Lev hasn't got
Yeah.
there yet. So yeah, Boss Mirrodin,
What
you
you
just
doing?
trying to get all these fucking notes fucking straightened out. She looks like she hasn't slept. She's drinking coffee by the bucket. And she yells at Farah, "More coffee!"
A snooze spell.
What?
You need a snooze spell.
Sorry, I have too much hit points for that. Yeah, she's just fumbling papers like, okay, so first encounter was this. But simultaneously she's like got 2 stacks of papers. She's trying to like compare them with the notes, like with the information she's gotten from like when the croc was all like explained to everyone. She's trying to just separate her notes, get them straightened out. And she's like having anxiety attacks. Discord crapped out on you.
We'll wait for her to come back in then.
Just
Oh.
disconnect, reconnect.
I want to rewatch Hot Fuzz.
Oh, hot
For the greater good.
Yeah.
Yarp.
You know, it was funnier than Shaun of the Dead, I gotta be honest.
Yeah, I agree. I like Hot Fuzz more.
Don't they have another movie, those two?
They have several actually.
No, I mean
They got
no, I
they've
mean
got a few.
no, I'm talking about like a recent one that they made, or one that's coming out. So I remember seeing a trailer for a new movie that those two made.
Possibly. I'm
no.
not too sure.
Paul and at the end of the world, or
That one's out already though.
at World's End.
Yeah,
Yeah,
There you go.
Yeah, that one's been out for a while. I'm talking about like a
and
new
Paul
movie.
has been out for a while too.
Oh yeah, Paul.
Paul's a good one. Yeah, while we're waiting, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna grab some stuff too.
I'm gonna make some hot chocolate. Be right back.
What just happened? While that is trying to be figured out, I will just simply pause recording.
What would you do?
I had the recording on pause, so what was just said did not happen.
Yeah.
So as you suggest that Hope gets someone else to do the notes and stuff like that for her, she tells you...
No. Okay, let me rephrase this. Have her write down everything that happened in her words and have them write it down for her, so it's a lot easier for her.
Yeah.
Scribes would be a lot quicker at things and make things more organized.
Yeah, and then she tells you she doesn't have time for that because she needs this today. Yeah, no, I need these notes today for the reason that I brought you here. And after a little bit, Lev, you finally show up since you're only there just for a bit to talk to Ruby and set
Yeah.
up potentially getting your face caved in. Lev walks in, and you just see Hope like fumbling papers everywhere and just taking a literal bucket of coffee and just.
A bit thirsty there. What's the hubbub?
Trying to sort out my notes for a meeting that we have today.
Huh.
That's part of the reason why I called
Did
you
you-
here. We all have a meeting with the king and the city council at the castle. There'd be a transport to come pick us up in a bit.
Okay.
Yeah. So I've explained things to Farah. Well, he already kind of got a clue in from you.
Yep. Sorry.
No, don't worry. I only said to be careful about who you mention it to. It doesn't mean you can't say it to people. Farah was going to be told regardless. She's already in on the investigation, so.
No. Perfect.
I just hadn't had a chance to actually tell her because I was at the castle explaining things to the king and city council. Now they want you guys to come there with me, and they're going to discuss the strategy that we're going to undergo. She sounds really tired as she speaks. I'm sleeping for like 6 years after this.
Alright, I'll be outside practicing.
Transport's going to be here within like a little while, so.
Oh yeah, I'm just outside the front door practicing.
Okay, just don't wander off.
No.
Yeah, but she's saying
Practicing.
Right, yeah, I know. Yeah, bad. You just go outside and you just hear woo. All right, so yeah, transfer will be here in like maybe half hour to an hour. Actually, she looks at like her clock. Never mind, they're gonna be here in like 5 minutes. She's looking at the bucket, just grabs it all up, rolls it up into a bundle, and puts it in her like scroll case. Just get the fuck in there.
Yeah.
She's just jamming it in.
It's just cramming it into like an overflowed suitcase.
I can see parchments like
It's
rolled
not-
up
it's
and
not-
then sticking out the
It's not even closed. I can't close.
tongue.
Well, anyway.
That's what you call the flap of a backpack, right? A tongue.
Isn't that for shoes? Tongue of your shoes or something?
I have no idea what it's called. I don't know.
Back flap.
The shoe was correct.
Hmm?
Yeah, for shoes,
Say again?
the tongue is the
Yeah.
correct term, but for backpack, I think it's just a flap.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. Okay, so you guys kind of just sit around watching Hope trying to just like take a nap for like a few minutes, just curl up like a cat. Then she like slumps in, and yeah. So the yeah. So
What are you doing to your mic?
I heard someone like smacking their mic or something.
Yeah, so did I.
Yeah.
Andrew, what
Was
are
it
you doing?
me? I shouldn't have.
Yeah, it should be you
I
then.
pulled my mic. I just muted my mic.
Not me. My mic is attached to my laptop.
Andrew, are you muted right now?
Yeah. I just muted
Then
myself and
it's
turned back
definitely
on.
you.
Yeah,
because when you're not muted, it's fine. But when you're muting yourself, we hear beeping, buzzing,
Like a
and
bunch of scratchy
lopping
noises.
sounds. Yeah.
Just
Like-
doing
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
How about when I do this?
Don't hear anything.
Yeah, it sounds
That's fine.
Got it. So I got to use the button and not the little push thingy.
Okay. So the royal escort comes along and picks you up.
What's their impression of an old man bound up doing
Well,
wheelies?
first thing they think is like, oh no, the undead are attacking. It's a mummy. But then they realize it's just some old guy in a fucking mummy outfit doing wheelies. And we're here to pick up Moss, Strongarm, Lev Rokozepsky, Mirrodin, and Hope Drakestar. They
Voss, the rest are inside.
They kind of just like walk around you, kind of like eyeing you, so making sure you're not really a mummy. Yeah, they come inside the shop and they just see Hope just asleep on the couch.
Drooling.
Yeah, Hope's asleep. Hello?
Lev, it's your turn.
Well then. How shall I wake her?
And you could also just pick her up and carry her like a baby.
I'll pick her up and carry her like a baby.
Yeah, you just carry her, just like with Yanka. You just pick her up, start carrying her.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll pick her up and start carrying her. Make sure I have everything that she needed.
All of her scroll stuff is like attached to her, so.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, you get inside the royal carriage. It's several hours, so she'll be able to get like some actual sleep along the way.
Alright, so I'm gonna just awkwardly make my way into the carriage and hope they have a spot for my wheelchair somewhere in the
Basically,
back.
they help you into the carriage like handicapped person or a person with like special needs, and they basically fold up your wheelchair and like put it in the like on the top or something and strap it down.
Alright.
So a mummy, an elf, a noodle arm girl with funny glasses, and a rich guy all sitting in a carriage. And,
Those transporters must think we're all insane.
well, you are the only ones that fought those creatures and lived. Everyone else died.
Yeah.
Except for Luby, she ran. She was traumatized. Anyway, so the whole time, it's like 6 hours on carriage to get to the castle from the city.
I'm sleeping during then.
Yeah. I mean, it's still morning. Like, you already slept. Everyone else has already slept. This was, like, the morning.
No, okay.
It's just Hope was not sleeping during the entire time because she's trying to get her shit
Right.
together.
What do I have then?
Do you guys, like, have things to pass the time for 6 hours inside of a carriage? Like an instrument?
I'm gonna
I
take
can.
out my rope and make a bunch of different types of knots.
Okay, do a survival check.
Alright.
I do have my flute. I'll just start playing sweet, somber flute music.
So, Voss, you begin trying to tie a knot, but with your hands completely bandaged up and stitched up, it's hard to properly tie things. So you kind of like accidentally tie a strand of bandage into the knot, and now it's stuck. This rope stuck to your bandages.
Help.
I'm like licking my lips ready to play my flute, and then I look at you. I'm like, Mirrodin, can you help him?
Sure. Yeah.
Survival check to undo his knot. Well, yeah, you basically just like it's nothing. It's just magic knot trick.
I just give him like a simple tug, and it all comes unraveled.
Yeah, you just like grab one thing, just. Ta-da.
Alright, I go back to trying to knot things again.
You go back to trying to knot. Liv, you are going to play your flute.
Yeah, if anything, I'm actually gonna do my. No, that's actually got the time to do it. I'll do my Song of Rest.
Okay, so really it's just Hope getting more rest.
Yep.
And you get a soothing. Musical or rotation to have wounded ally during a short rest. If you or any friendly creature who can hear your performance, spend one or more hit dice. We're not spending any hit dice or anything like that, but like
Yeah.
basically she's getting a better sleep for 6 hours.
Last part of it. Each of those creatures gains an extra 1d6 hit points.
Yeah. Yeah, whenever they roll their
Oh,
hit,
I thought it was number hit points. Never mind.
No,
Your thing.
No, it's when they roll their hit dice to get extra hit dice
Mhm.
or hit points from a dice.
Yeah.
Which is a
Got it.
D8 now because you're 9th level.
Ooh.
But she wasn't wounded or anything like that. But I will say this: she gets a much better rest. Like she looks like a happy little noodle cat.
Perfect.
Yeah, and she's like literally curled up on the seat, just like a cat, like meow, curled into herself. And what's Mirrodin doing besides undoing Boss's mistakes?
Because like they're in a magic shop, right?
No, they're in a carriage going from the city to the castle.
Oh,
So are you, by the way.
Yes. We're going to the
yes,
castle.
I gathered that. Going to the castle. Okay. Let's see what Mirrodin has.
It's like a 6-hour ride, so.
Yeah.
Boss, you once again tie yourself up. This time you handcuffed yourself somehow with rope. You don't even know how you did that. It's just...
Mirrodin tries to help him again.
All right, another survival check done to it. That 20. Yeah, you undo his knot. Like every time he screws up and ties himself up, you just again like it's not like there's a flaw in the knot. Just undoes the knot.
Let's do this once for every hour on the road trip.
No, we'll say that this just kept happening while Mirrodin figures out what he wants to do. Or we could just skip it.
Yeah, Mirrodin will just munch on a chocolate bar because he has 6 of them left. So
right.
For 6 hours?
No, he has the chocolate bars, so he has 6, but he's just gonna munch on one. So chocolate bar.
Yeah, so Mirrodin's just like every time Moss is like, Mirrodin, can you fix this? Mirrodin like bites down on the chocolate bar, holds it like a cigar in his mouth, and just undoes the knots. They can't just enjoy your chocolate in peace. You gotta help the elderly. But anyway, time goes by, and you reach the castle. Once you arrive at the castle, the Royal Knights, as you like get out of the carriage, the Royal Knights all check your equipment to make sure there's no like terrorist level items on you. Like going in with like, oh, this person has like a magic bomb or something.
And
Oh boy.
I don't hide. I show my grenades.
No, that's fine. That's just regular grenades. I'm talking about it's like something that could like blow up the castle or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Your boss, Charles Dune, is there to greet you all. It's good to see you all. Times have been rough for us all, some more than others. He looks at you, Lev.
I'll give him a bow.
Well, come. The meeting will begin soon. And he leads you all inside of the castle. Boss, Lev, it's been quite some time since you've entered the actual castle. The entrance is like massive and high up, though the material is like just simple design. It's all like spectacular and regal, like a royal palace should be. But it's just like stone, wood, metal, nothing unique and magical about its construction. There's massive outer perimeter walls, a moat, sentry towers, siege weapons, lots of well-armed guards everywhere, mages. It's literally like the most fortified place in the country besides like maybe the Sky Steel Orc territory down southeast or southwest.
Mirrodin's oohing and awing.
You just see this massive fortress, like a castle. Oh, it's a castle, it's a palace. The castle has multiple towers that go up very high. During times of war within the lands, the mages put up a barrier that can stop meteors if the castle is being targeted.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, there are 3 main towers. Each holds a room for a royal family member, one for the king and queen, one for the princess, and another for guests of like royal lineage that come to visit. As you
Like
are,
dukes and stuff like
yeah,
that.
yeah, like just visitors on like maybe emissaries or something like that. They're for like the diplomatic stuff. You're just looking out this huge castle. Ooh, big. Inside the main entrance is a polished. Inside the main entrance is polished stone that glistens from the light as the floor, like the floor, the walls, the ceiling. It's like this polished stone that when light reflects on it, just glistens everywhere.
I'm gonna look down to see if I can see my face in it.
You can.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. There are several corridors that lead to other sections of the castle, but all entrances are heavily guarded. There's at least 4 siegebreaker knights at every door.
Yeah.
Yeah, on both sides of every corridor. Like anything that leaves a room, there's a bunch of like heavy, hard-hitting knights standing there guard.
Yeah.
Seems the castle security got upgraded. Because those Siegebreaker Knights are basically wearing like almost like these mech suit like armors that
Oh shit.
clearly was built by Mechie.
Mm-hmm.
Charles Dugan Lee brings you downstairs deep under the castle. Not to the holding cells for like prisoners, but to like a underground like meeting room that's like deep underground, secure. The area is a secure bunker that protects against scrying and any invasion magic.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so anything that is being said down here will not be able to be monitored by any outside sources.
Mm-hmm.
This whole meeting
Very
is
nice.
super important. This whole time, like, Liv, you're still carrying Hope, unfortunately. Like she had 6
That's fine.
hours. She had 6 hours to sleep, but she wants to sleep for a little bit more. So you're just carrying her like maybe she tried it.
How's your arm strength now?
Well, she's like
I mean,
super. She's
she's
like
pretty
she's literally a noodle.
Noodle.
She weighs like a small child almost.
Yeah, no, I can carry her.
Yeah. I mean, your base carry weight could literally carry her.
Yep.
Yeah, as you enter inside the meeting room, there you see King Remiel, Rufus Cloudbane, Mordio, the halfling court wizard. Hope is with you, and Lupus Rex, the city guard captain. They're all sitting at like this massive round table, and there's some seats there for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
The king mentions this should be enough people for now. We hope. Would you like to take the lead?
I just nonchalantly roll up to where my seat is, push with my foot, nudge the chair out of the way, and roll myself into place.
You're just gonna sit in your wheelchair. As you're trying to do that, one of the royal knights just kind of moves the chair out of the way and lets you like park yourself. The king is like, Hope, would you like to take the lead? And Hope is just in your arms asleep. Trident.
I'm gonna shake her in my arms a little bit to try and wake her up. Hope.
She's like in your arms, like her legs are like wrapped around your waist, her arms are over your shoulders. She looks at you, looks around at everyone watching. God. She like fumbles to the ground. Fuck. Picks herself back up, gets her paper shit. Fuck. She's like a complete. Her hair is all messed up. She probably has not had a bath in a while, as she's been too focused on her work.
I can use prestidigitation on her. Make her.
I mean, as she's fumbling around, you just like press the digitation so she doesn't smell like ass.
I'll just. After I'm done that, I'll take my seat next to Mirden.
I was like, okay. She summons her trident. She places her trident in the middle of the table, And floating above it is a sphere of water that projects the face of a beautiful, radiant blue-haired maiden. She mentions, this is Undine, goddess of the ocean. You are all watching basically through like a hologram sphere made of water, a god.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
I don't seem worried at all. It's not my first god meeting.
No, I know you know that this god is a good one on the side of
Hi.
life, so you have
Yeah.
nothing to fear regardless. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm like,
it's like you deal with the evil one like on a regular basis.
seen one, seen them all.
Yeah. Anyway, greetings. This is the first I've spoken with so many mortals at once. I assume you know the basics of the situation. Everyone kind of just confirms. Everyone besides you guys. Very good. Now, some of you may know these anomalies that my disciple has been chasing. Not simply an anomaly. They are beings that were born of curses. But not only but only curses that were created by other gods. And where is my
I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know where it is.
Where is your what? What are you looking for?
No, I had music.
Oh.
That'll do. So she mentions that the creatures that you fought, the croc and the saw, they are beings that were born from curses that were created by other gods. Some of you know of Vickle Allspike. Kind of just like looks around the room. She sees a few eyes, kind of just like, fuck that guy.
I'd be one of them.
He helped me reclaim my realm from cultists last year. He also came to me on a separate occasion to ask me to remove a powerful curse placed on him. Charles, your boss, speaks up. The curse of consequence. Every act of good births a greater evil as the consequence. I was the one that forced Vickle to get that curse removed. Now, before you don't go start blaming yourself, blame the progenitor of the curse, Helkin. She's been manipulating things for thousands of years. I fear she even predicted these abominations, perhaps even planned it. When a god-level curse is removed, one of these beings is then formed, but not in this world. There is another space, an in-between world, where they are first formed. They have a means to travel to adjacent realms. And I suspect it's because of the connecting bridge between realms is where they reside specifically. If that is the case, then they can travel to your world as well as my own and any realm connected to the material. Beings that are born from a god-level curse, if they were to attack the god's realm, or attack gods in their own realm, they could cause the collapse of the entire multiverse.
So, bad news.
Indeed. They have been emerging on different continents around your planet, which is why you will need to be able to cover every continent at once, because they can appear at random. Well, we assume random, but with Hope's notes about how they were able to just simply go back, I assume they can pick and choose where they appear. You would need to
It's
split.
not good news.
No, it's not. You would need to split into teams in order to cover every continent, but I don't know if you would have enough manpower alone with your nation. One group alone will not be able to fight all of them. in what Hope has explained of their power, even a group of the strongest have difficulties driving simply one back.
I look at myself, and I nod.
You had to go into like your fucking super demon mode
Yeah.
just to drive it back.
Yeah. I got these scars. And
I know.
thanks for
You want to know how I got these scars?
I got chewed alive by chainsaws, buzzsaws, and saws in general.
From what I could assume based on the nature of their form, those were more of the weaker ones. A simple...
I got a quick question.
Yes?
The one that I fought, it said that it was needed more meat. What was it needing the people for?
That is something we do not know yet. Their intentions are still unknown. But as I have convened with other gods connected to my domain, the other elementals, they have given me some insights into what they are in terms of their origin. But their intents, we do not know. Though this would be dangerous, if you encounter another, try to gain information. They seem sentient and capable of talking. If you could learn from them, we could better formulate a plan. King Remio mentions up, well, if they're appearing on other nations, other continents, we might need to acquire aid from each nation to assist the groups we send there. Now it's a matter of who sending who to where and how many per group without leaving ourselves defenseless like last time. Charles speaks up. The guilds will begin making preparations for teams. I trust the Cloudbanes will also be lending their forces to each group. No. We'll be sending our entire force as one group to Pandora. Pandora is one of the largest continents and is currently falling apart from within. They can't even defend themselves as it stands, which is why my militia can cover that continent, while the rest of you focus on the other ones.
Also, it seems like Hope is the only one so far with her magic rod that is able to detect these things. We need to find out some kind of magical device that can detect them ahead of time.
Well, I can aid some of the teams with that. Remiel mentions to Rufus, who was saying he's going to send his entire force to Pandora, it would be efficient with our current numbers, but do not make yourself out to be an invader, lest we create more problems than we solve. Mordio, the halfling wizard, mentions perhaps we can form a way to negate the magic they use, or since they are born from curses, perhaps a means of negating curses. Perhaps it would be harmful to them. Perhaps it would harm them more effectively than simply hitting them with extreme force. I can't read my own damn words.
I'm not entirely sure if they're made up of curses. I know they're born of curses.
Well, as Undine mentioned, they're born of curses. It's more likely that they share similar properties to a curse, since that is how they are created. Hope mentions that might actually work. From what we know, their bodies were formed from a curse and possibly share similar properties to one. Maybe if we knew the
So, like, condense an anti-curse potion and throw it at them?
Not quite. Maybe if we knew the exact curse each of them were born from, we could then formulate a counter curse. Undine mentions, I can grant a means to help coordinate your efforts. And manifesting around the blue orb that, like the blue sphere of water that she's speaking through, 9 smaller blue orbs, about the size of a baseball, manifest out of just like the ether itself. These are omni-sending orbs. This will allow you to contact all groups possessing one as much as you want, or all groups at once. I can only make 9 at once. Much of my power is already being used for other objects. That includes the trident that Hope wields. Her trident would not be able to possess the same sending functions as the orbs. It's simply a scanner, a detector. But the orbs, as well as the trident, can detect abominations when they appear in your world within 5 kilometers of the orb.
Interesting.
Charlotte mentions this will help us greatly. Thank you for your generosity, Lady Undine. And he kind of just bows. Well, everyone, I believe we have some work to get done. And everyone at the table, all the city council members, they kind of just like nod in agreement. We'll see to it that the Royal Knights send their best. My army will take care of Pandora. And I will start the mages on a countermeasure. And Bremiel looks to the 3 of you. As for you 3, once the teams have been decided, we will contact you all. Though I feel we should keep the heroes of Rune where they stand the best chance. You've protected this country time and again. I'm sure the people will feel safer knowing that the heroes of last year are the heroes that continue to protect them.
It would be my honor.
Good to hear.
I just nod.
A finger slowly comes in off screen and pokes Mirrodin.
Say something.
Yeah,
It's like
Mirrodin just
poked at-
kind of. Mirrodin bows slightly.
All right. Everyone agrees with the king to keep you here to defend the country, while other teams are a little more focused on other continents. There will be others to obviously back you up. It's not going to be like, okay, it's just you 3 fighting everything. There will be other people here. The team will be a larger group, but also people you know that is like, oh, that guy's going across the world, and we won't have that person's help for anything ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like the battles are like, oh, you have 1 million NPCs helping you. No, won't.
No.
That's okay.
Because those battles take 10 years to complete.
Yeah, I know. It's like, how do I fix my problem? Get rid of everyone. All right. So after that, Charles Doom will mention, like, once the teams have been figured out and who's going to send to where, and how many to send, they will like tell you about like who's going where afterwards. They'll contact you. So everyone is sent on their way to start preparing. The city council kind of stays there to discuss like terms, but like you and Hope, all of you and Hope, kind of just like you head back. The 9 omni sending orbs are kept there. They'll be dividing that amongst the teams so they can all stay in contact.
Mm-hmm.
And essentially you just start making preparations with whatever you can for defending the country.
All right.
And this time it's really on you guys instead of, oh, I'll just bullshit some MacGuffin that gets rid of the army and then you fight that. No, everything you choose to do from here on out will affect how the abominations are dealt with and who lives and who dies.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So the carriage is there to bring you back if you want to leave
Lev
right now.
visited the prisons.
Yeah. During the downtime, you visit the princess. Yeah, you can go visit the princess. The king already made that a thing that you can do.
Yeah.
She's up in her
Gesundheit.
room.
Thank you.
Yeah,
So-
we'll take the carriage back. You do your thing.
Yeah.
Well, no, the
Yep.
carriage won't leave until Lev's actually able to go to.
He
Okay.
doesn't get to walk back on his own.
No.
I'm just kidding.
So you go up to the princess's tower. There's several guards outside the door. Basically, imagine Goliaths, but in like mech, almost like mech suits, but like designed for a humanoid body. And there's 4 of them, and they just look down at you.
I'll look up at them and I'll be like, anything happens, I'm coming after you.
They kind of look to each other. There's 4 of them. They laugh.
I'll give them a smile and a wink as I go in.
They let you in because they know to expect you. And
Mhm.
there you see sleeping in her bed, well, comatose in her bed, is the princess, hooked up to like medical equipment.
Mirrodin
Gotcha.
got lost, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mirrodin just wanders around. Wait, how can you get lost? Your Outlander a feature makes it so you don't get lost.
I don't know. This is urban jungle. She's remember, Mirrodin's a country bumpkin. Doesn't know anything.
Yeah, it's steel or stone castle. Doesn't count as wild lands.
No.
No.
You get lost in this jungle of industry.
I'm just
There
doing
you go.
wheelies.
You're just going around the
Phil.
castle. Everyone's watching. It's like, why is everyone's confused? Like the knights are all watching you, just doing wheelies around like the main lobby.
Yeah.
You see some of them making bets. Is like, is he gonna fall? I was like, I bet he's gonna fall. Roll an acrobatics check.
Well,
Do I get?
the good thing
Do I get anything if I win?
You don't know.
Good question. We're not there yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you do a wheelie. You just like you spin around, doing a wheelie. You kind of do like a spin, and then you kind of just Ace Ventura across the room in your wheelchair, and you're on the ground. And several of the guards are laughing. Another one's grumpy that they lost a bet with another guard. They weren't like you weren't getting anything anyway. This wasn't a bet with you. This was a bet between the guards. And
All right, I'm still strapped in, right?
you were on your face at the moment with a
I
wheelchair
know,
on
but
you.
I'm yeah,
You're strapped in, but like you're
So,
on a.
I'm gonna drag myself to the wall and pick myself up.
Okay, roll an athletics check.
Yeah.
You managed to get yourself back up. Your bandages are kind of like ripped up at this point.
Medic!
A castle medic actually comes in. She hears the commotion and she comes in and is like, what is going. She sees a mummy in a wheelchair. Is like,
Hi.
Hi. What is going on?
I was doing wheelies and my bandages came undone.
Why are you doing wheelies in the castle?
The other party I came with to go visit the king after the business was done, fucked off and left me alone while I have to wait for them to, so we can go back to town.
Oh, geez, I wonder why they left you. Well, let me fix your bandages. She goes over to like your bandages, and where they're undone, like they kind of got ripped apart a bit because you keep fucking around. She notices the stitches. The stitches are slowly pushing themselves out of your skin, but
Okay.
your wounds are not coming undone.
Ah.
Yeah, instead, this necrotic sort of thread begins to refill where these stitches were and like reseal your skin properly. And you start to feel like Your body feels weird. You're mostly compressed because like the bandages were tight. But as they were coming
Yeah.
undone, you're feeling the stitches. And
Yeah.
yeah, it's like some of the stitches on your arms and your legs. They're all disappearing.
Fancy that.
That's not normal.
No, I imagine it's not. It's kind of
Um,
new for me.
perhaps you should go into an examination room to see what that is.
Uh, I've voice in my head talk to the mask in my head. Is that okay?
Tell her not to worry about it.
Yeah, should be fine. I'll be fine.
As a medical professional, tell her not to worry about it.
No. Say that again. Sorry.
The mask repeats, tell her not to worry about it.
Yeah. It's nothing to worry about.
She kind of
I
just like,
say aloud.
yeah, she kind of like gives you a concerned look. Like, as a doctor, she should test you, but at the same time, she doesn't feel comfortable with that. So he's like, okay, well, don't go doing any more wheelies in the castle.
Aw.
And with that, you kind of just wait around in the main lobby. Mirrodin. So let's see. Mirrodin's events, even though he's lost in the castle, he remembers the route. Yeah, you remember how to get back. You're just wandering aimlessly around the castle. So yeah, you kind of just like you walk across like the training room. There's like knights just doing like practice swings on like a target dummy, and yeah, you just you see the guy who actually registered you at the tournament, the armored Arakakra man. You see him there, kind of instructing the knights on their form and all that. And yeah, you're just watching just night training right now. You're just standing there, just watching them just repeat swings.
Join
Reardon
in.
would just watch from a distance and be too shy to say anything.
Creeping on the knights. All right.
Stalker-esque.
And Lev, you're up in the princess's room alone.
Yeah. So, first of all, I'm gonna do my little music thing to try and wake her up.
Performance.
Yep.
15. Mostly the same as like the last few times you played for her. You just play her song. No changes in her state.
Gotcha. I'll be fixing her hair and tucking her back in and everything else.
You go kind of just fondle with her hair. You hear a slight moan when you kind of touch her hair.
Oh. Well then. I'll keep massaging her head.
Pain moan or
just like a noise, mostly. Can't quite tell if it's a moan gesturing emotion or just noise.
Mhm.
But through interaction, she does seem to be responding physically, but she's not conscious.
Yeah. Okay. Well, he's gonna take this moment to tell her everything that's going on and how much he's missing her. And he's gonna have a little bit of a cry session since he's kind of alone with her.
Yeah.
Let all the bottle up emotions out.
Yeah, the knights outside, they just hear like this sad, pathetic cry. The thing came in to take my sister.
Oh God, that's definitely not what it is.
And then these other
It's
guys
more of
came.
it's that pain. Like as soon as he finishes saying it, he's gonna have that little session of like cry, and then after I guess like a minute of it, he'll gather himself up and continue with the story.
go into bald rage again.
Multi-classes into barbarian.
Yeah.
I
And
can
then-
actually picture your character do that.
A barbarian.
Barbarian. That'd be something else, that's for sure.
It would.
It's like you pull out
In
your
anger, you spout nonsense and insult people with.
your music is screaming.
Heavy metal.
You pull out a guitar, but then you bash your enemy across the face with it.
Yeah.
Oh, what is that spell where you vicious mockery?
Yeah.
You just start yelling vicious remarks while you're in rage.
Well, unfortunately, you can't spell cast while
I know,
Yeah.
I know.
it's the downfall. But anyway, you tell everything you want to say to the princess. No reaction to words or noises, but
Yep.
physical interaction seems to get some kind of response.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, then he will give her a kiss on the forehead and then hold her. Well, he was holding her hand while telling and letting everything out, and then that'll be his interaction. He'll give her the quick kiss on the forehead, and then he'll swish her well and go back home.
Right. As you are about to leave, you kind of hear roll perception.
Oh boy. Okay.
Nope.
You just hear like more like just the noise you heard last time. Just,
Gotcha.
yeah, and you head back down to meet up with
Does
the
the
others.
king know about responses to physical touch?
Yeah, the doctors would have explained this to him. But as you go back downstairs, you see just like Voss there. He just looks like a kid who was put in timeout because he can't do things anymore. He's just sitting there like pouting, arms crossed.
I'll be like, where did Meriden go?
A point in a random direction.
I'll just just that big old sigh of like, hold on, and I'm gonna use my my badge and call Meriden to get his ass back to the carriage.
Yeah, Mirrodin, you receive a message from Lev to return. We're heading home.
Yeah.
Mirrodin kind of startles and then makes his way through the castle.
Meanwhile, I start playing with the rope again.
All right, roll survival on the way to the carriage. Let's try that.
Yeah.
9.
Wow.
So you get to the carriage and somehow you tied your wrists to the arms of the chair.
Shall I save him?
It's up to you.
I shall save him.
Yeah.
No, I won't. I'll tie it tighter.
So you take the rest of the rope and just tie his torso to the chair.
Does Mirrodin arrive right at that moment?
Well, I mean, you would be coming out and you see Liv wrapping it around wrapping it around Voss, and Voss is completely restrained now.
Mirrodin kind of like goes up with like his arms raised and like the confused expression on his face, like you know that meme. He's like,
Yeah.
"What are you guys doing?"
That Jackie
He
Chan
tied
meme.
himself. Yeah, the Jackie Chan one. I'll just be like, I was trying to help, and I found this more fun.
Mirrodin kind of like walks up and then like puts a hand to like Love's face and shoves him away.
Ah.
And he goes to try to untie Voss.
Alright, so that's survival. Yeah, you undo it like it's nothing. Like you just untie everything, you coil up the rope, and put it back in the backpack. Anyway,
Oh, it's funny.
yeah, you're escorted back to the carriage, and you make your way back to the city. Once you have returned to the city, it's basically like nighttime. Like you got up during the morning. You're around for a while. You met Hope. You spent several hours to get there. You were there for a while, fumbling around the castle. Another 6 hours to come back. So it's basically like nighttime, like going into the evening, night setting in, and that is a time to worry, since that's when the abominations have always appeared.
Yeah.
But Charles Dune messages Lev and Meriden about the guild shop.
Ooh.
Yeah, he mentions the Heroes Guild has set up a temporary shop for basic supplies, though nothing advanced or anything I've homebrewed. So just like basic potions, ammo, basic weapons, and armor.
Wait, what?
I get any
Get any what?
potions?
No, there's a shop.
Oh,
it's a shop.
shop.
Yeah,
Okay,
there's a
my
shop
bad.
set up at the guild for
Yeah,
temporarily.
I got no money.
Yeah. But you can only get like basic level stuff, nothing homebrewed or nothing advanced.
Right.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so you're told that as like you arrive into the city and you're let out of the carriage. The driver's like, oh god, going back to the fucking castle again. He was driving back and forth all day.
Good luck. I say to the driver.
He's like, yeah. He turns.
Get some sleep when you're done.
Well, we'll see. He goes off into the distance, into the sunset.
Into the sunset.
He gets picked off by a random dragon on his way back.
No, actually, no. There is one dragon in this region, but whatever.
Oh god.
That other game.
Yep.
So yeah, as you're all coming through the entrance of town, just like walking back into the city from like the entrance down like south where the main street is. As you're coming in, everyone roll a perception check.
Perception.
Everyone?
Yeah, everyone.
Oh, perception.
25. Oh, Meriden.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Boss, Meriden, you immediately see something over by the farm fields between the Heroes Guild and Old Town District. It looks like something had rained down from the sky, like actual rain, like waterfall, kind of just raining down from the sky and then like pouring over the fields. But it's so dark out you actually can't see like exactly what it is, but it looked like a liquid, but only over the field.
Charge! And I start wheeling myself over.
Boss, as you're wheeling yourself, you start like not feeling the injuries that you had.
Okay.
Yeah.
I start sprinting in my wheeling.
As you're doing that, you feel like your legs could just get up and walk.
Yeah. I'm gonna tentatively slow down and test it.
Right? You start wheeling yourself super fast and you slow down, you're looking at your legs and you slowly like move one off of the chair. Just fine.
I move the other one off the chair. Test it.
Also just fine.
Alright, slowly stand up.
You stand up like you were never injured.
Take one tentative step, then another.
You feel vigor in your step as you move like a young man.
What do I have to roll to test my body?
It depends on what you're trying to do exactly.
I'm gonna do a couple stretches, a full body stretch, basically,
Right,
to see if everything's working.
Yeah, just roll a con check, I guess.
Yeah.
You feel like you never had that fight in the first place. That's what your body feels like.
Alright. Okay, I'm gonna take a picture from the rock and I know it's all like padded cloth and stuff, not hard cast, but I'm gonna do like The Rock from Fast and the Furious movie, where he just flexes his arm and breaks all the cast.
All right, roll an athletics check that you're gonna beef your muscles up. 26. You like more. This is more like Armstrong from Full Metal Alchemist. You just start doing a flex pose with your whole body, and the bandages it literally just explode off. Yeah, all the stitch marks are gone.
Break out and run towards this thing.
Yeah, you run like a child has too much energy. You just start booking it towards there. Yeah, you guys, as like Boss kind of ran off, you see him stop in the distance, get up, explode bandages off his body, and just start running super fast.
Pick up the wheelchair and carry it with me.
You basically can use that as an improvised weapon at this point. All right. So everyone else is running with Voss, or
I'll go with Voss, yeah.
all right.
Maybe not like running, but like kind of jogging to keep up.
Yeah. Voss is like a young man. Yeah, so you go, and when you get to the farm fields, you notice that the ground is super wet and mushy. And you smell...
I still have any torches?
I'd imagine you do. You also smell something that you don't smell in, like, water. Like, you don't know if maybe there was just, like, a sprinkler system. Maybe the druid set up. But there's a weird smell in the farm. It doesn't smell like a farm.
I'm gonna take out my tinder box, light a match, and then light the torch.
Okay, you light up a torch. You can see around you. Yeah, the ground is... It looks like the soil for the farm just, like, turned to mush. Like soggy, sloppy mush.
Huh.
Investigate!
This would actually be a nature check.
Hey, I look to Mirren. Do your thing!
Yeah, Mirren kind of wants to place his hand on the ground to maybe feel.
Nature, you place your hand on the ground, your hand kind of like sinks in. Nature, you kick a corn crop, just corn. Yeah, you place your hand down in the soil, and it feels, well, obviously like mud, but when you pull your hand out, your hand is like muddy and red.
Mirren goes to smell it, and what does it smell like?
Roll another nature check. Or sorry, no. Sorry, that 20 alone. Yeah, you place your hand there, you look at it, and when you smell it, this smells similar to something you tasted a couple days ago.
Oh, no way! Mirren like rapidly stands up.
This whole farm field is soaked in blood.
Oh my god.
That just rained down from the sky.
Quick, call the guards! I look to Lev, you've got the sending stuff.
I don't call the guards, I message the hero guilds.
Yeah, it only goes to hero members. But yeah, you send out like a message to the heroes.
Do I have one for like the knights yet?
No, you haven't been given any. You haven't gone through your inauguration into the Royal Knights yet because you're put on the assignment with Hope first.
Yeah.
That's afterwards. Hope is also with you, but she's like kind of just groggily dragging her feet behind.
I give her a poke. This is blood.
You just poke her in the face. Oh, why are you touching?
Not the face, just like the shoulder.
Why are you touching me with that? Stop it. It's like want to sleep for 6 years.
I give her a little, put my hand on her shoulder and give her a little shake. Wake up! Blood field, giant field covered in blood.
Yeah, okay. What does that got to do with me?
Weird event, magic-y stuff, your domain.
Well, she's like holding her trident. My trident's not going off, so it's not one of those things.
I shrug.
Yeah. And as she says that, um, across the fields, yeah, you see it again in like the adjacent fields, but then you see it on the fields behind the nobility district, behind the cathedral, and all that. You see like an even bigger one kind of just crash down there. Yeah, you see it like you literally can see it forming in the sky, like this big mass of liquid, and just crashing downwards.
Detect magic.
This is quite a ways away. Detect magic only is 30 feet. This is like across
Well,
the
the
district.
area that I'm in, it may have already passed, but I want to check if there's any residual magic in the area.
Yeah, you can use detect magic.
Alright. This. Yeah.
Detect magic, penetration, sense present magic within a very sense magic in this way. You can use your actions to faint or any invisible creature or object in the area that bears magic. Learn a school of magic if any. Spell can penetrate most barriers, but it is blocked by 1 foot of stone, inch metal. Okay, so the ground that you were first looking at, it does get off a weird mixture of transmutation and necromancy.
Yeah, necromagic.
Necromutant.
Necromagic and transmutation.
Hope's like, that's, well, transmutation, I guess, because it was manipulating liquids and possibly turning it into something else. And that's why it looks like blood, but it tastes like blood. As the body of water or body of blood over the farms behind the cathedral crashes down, Hope's trident begins going ape shit. It's like, oh god, it's just like flailing around, but she kind of like stabs in the ground. The ground is literally like tearing apart from the vibrations. It's one signal, but this thing is way bigger than the other two combined. It's in the eastern farm fields.
I pick up Hope and charge onwards.
Do you want to do the flying thing? The flying strategy?
If it's faster.
I mean, 60 feet of flying, and you can carry everyone. Probably.
Yeah, and dashing's 120.
Yeah, so do you guys want to jump on the boss as he flies over?
Sure.
All right.
I mean, I'll just grab his hands as that happens.
Yeah, boss, you lay down flat this time. Everyone, like, one sits on your back, one sits on your butt, and the other sits on, like, your arm. And you float upwards, and you begin flying over horizontally. And before that, I have to pee.
Mirror, 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 den, den. Mirror, 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 mirror.
That's the weirdest song ever.
It's my rendition of Leif Jaberg from Lord Druna.
I don't know what that is.
It's a good song. Actually, in fact, I'll put it in chat.
So what did you think of the game?
Which one? The
7.
Yeah, it's fun. It was fun. I was excited to actually start working on it again, but my buddies at work bought me Valheim, so I've been focusing on that as well. Plus, it's not very easy to get to play with Jordan because every time he has time off, it's usually used for D&D, right?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Right.
Well, he usually plays all the time at night when whether he's off
I know,
or
but at
not.
night is when
So,
I need to sleep.
I
yeah.
know. I'm a fucked up monster of a human, so
He plays in the mornings too.
yeah, it depends. My sleep schedule is like, pinball machine mode, activate.
Well, see, now I work 9 to 6 every day, so having a good sleep schedule is preferred.
To find something here. Alright. So you get there just after the body of like blood like crashes down and kind of floods outwards across the whole field. Like this one was huge. Like as you're getting there, you see like a flood, like almost knee deep of blood just flooding outwards from the fields.
Hmm.
And there at the far end of the field is can only be described as a creature made of blood-soaked bones, two piercing emerald eyes, a long spinal tail, and various chains and rings embedded into its body. This thing is as big as the creature you fought last year with everyone in the middle of the streets that destroyed the Heroes Guild.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it speaks.
I looked at Lev. Speak back.
No,
I don't know what the hell it said.
I'm just trying to get like my voice for this.
Hey, I was gonna say.
I see you got my message. I am the Bloody. And you see this.
Oh wow.
I'll show back and say, "Where's the crocodile?"
The croc is not here this time.
What about the Saw Man?
Neither is he. Though if you wish to see them, I can arrange that.
One at
on.
a time's fine.
Agreed. But if you are wondering what I am doing, I'm simply making this place more homely. You begin to
Poisoning
see
our food.
You begin to see the crops mutating into giant mutant vegetables that ooze blood from various parts.
Huh.
My children, welcome to your new home. We have
Stop
guests.
him!
We have guests, too. It's not to be rude. How about we serve them some tasty morsels?
Oh yeah, I'm going into rage.
The sword's already out.
Name of that creature?
Look at her, so cute.
Oh my god.
Yeah, as you see this army of mutant vegetables begin to like form weapons out of its produce body, the bloody tries to leave, but then someone appears behind him and prevents him from leaving.
Kirito, is that you? What the fuck?
No, it's not him. No,
It looks like him.
This guy that just appears out of nowhere across the field, he engages one-on-one with the bloody as this giant army of mutant vegetables begin to swarm you, and everyone roll initiative.
Technically, we're still all in the air.
No, you would have landed down.
Oh.
My favorite is the corn
Yeah, right.
or the pumpkins.
I like the carrot.
I gotta zoom in more.
I like the carrot.
I think the pumpkin's my favorite.
Just the face. Like, does the corn have like eyeglasses?
No. Wait, does it?
I think it does.
Which one?
The
Corn.
carrot.
If you zoom in, the corn is just fuzzy mold over its eyes.
Oh.
Hold on, I have to find where I put the sheets for they because these are homebrewed creatures that I made.
Pumpkin. pumpkin.
What the heck is this thing?
That seems to be some type of flower that mutated into like this horrifying reptilian flower creature.
Alright.
Where the fuck are they?
Ketchup.
Ketchup. No, I don't think that's right, Beam. But okay.
And then, like, what are these things?
That's what are you saying? That's the flower one.
Yeah,
Oh.
No, the top one's the flower one.
yeah, top one.
That's what she pointed at. Yeah.
Trying to find
No,
where I
she
put
pointed
their
at
sheets.
No, it
these,
was
did
top
she?
one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, beets.
Here we go. These should technically be under homebrew
So
creatures.
beets,
Beats are gonna get
Gonna
beaten.
beat that beat.
Yeah, I know.
pumpkins.
So,
No,
despite the
what are
number
these
of creatures, I have a different system for how this is going to work. All right, so that, roll that.
The swarm mentality. 110. He's within the distance.
Technically, I could fly over that far.
Well, for
I
now,
still got flight on me.
yeah, for now, until Hope does something else.
I know.
All right, let's get that. And
Yeah, Hope's still not in yet.
yeah, I know. I got a lot of things to do here.
Alright, sorry.
Because every single one of these things is a completely different folder. Yay! Where are... And Hope. Where are you, Hope? Where you at? There he is. Click, 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 and click. Okay, that should be it for that. Choose that. And
Oh,
Nice.
that was dope.
That was awesome.
Yes. Alright, first things first. So these things move as a swarm. So turn that slightly down, more on my side. Alright. Let's see here. 30. Alright. Immediately they start dashing like towards you. Yeah, that's thing's turn. Mirrodin, it's your turn. They move as a group.
Makes sense to me.
This way I don't have to do a million different fucking things.
That's what I would have done too.
Yeah. I get it good.
AoE and high damage would probably be a good idea.
Yeah, let Mirrodin do his own thing.
Okay, there we go. So yeah, Mirrodin's gonna cast Maelstrom.
Yay! Where exactly?
Yay. And it's going to be centered on this guy, this point.
Okay.
And I think it's like a 30-foot radius, which means like that guy, that guy, that guy,
Yeah.
that guy, that guy, yeah, all around.
Okay.
So, I'm going to
Just click that spell.
Maelstrom.
Alright,
go.
so strength saves, willingness, 5 foot deep water, 3 foot
Nice.
radius, center pointing choose range, speed on ground, or a body of water. Spell ends there. Difficult trait, and any creature starts turn there must succeed on a strength saving throw or take 66 bludgeoning damage and be pulled. So until the spell ends, any creature that starts its turn there takes the damage. Alright. So once they start their turn, but I'm going to do this. Let's see here, 30 foot radius. There we go. 30 foot radius. Okay, so each time one of their turns starts, bam. Okay, is that Meriden turn? Mimir? Is that everything?
Uh,
Oh, did Meriden click out again?
No, I'm still here. Mirden's gonna go into story form as a wild shape bonus action.
Bonus action? Which starry form?
The chalice form.
Okay, so right off the bat, getting into healing modes. Okay, and that's your turn.
That's my turn.
All right, first things first. So this carrot doesn't take the damage because he's up here. He's gonna get to right down there. This guy, yeah, they're just dashing right down there, trying to swarm you. Okay, but then the middle carrot. That's what, a strength save? Strength save. Now that fails, so he takes the 20 damage. But for each individual one, oh, did I not put their health in there? Oh, I didn't. Okay, so he takes the 20, so he's down to that. Okay, and it's difficult terrain, so he can...
He also gets 10 feet toward the center.
Yeah. 10 feet towards the center. So he is pulled down to there. Now is that the effect of the spell, but he still has his movements, but he's difficult terrain, so he can only dash to about there. Does it start and end, or does it only start to this one end? Starts a turn. Okay, it's only at the start of turns. Alright.
The spell is in play as long as Mirrodin has his concentration.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was just seeing if it was like the start and end of a creature's turn, did they take the damage or not?
Ah.
Alright, so this one's going to bypass that and go this way. And that's it for those guys. I forgot to add in the health pool armor for these tokens. Hold on. Okay. Yes, these Kung Fu carrots, they come up to you and they have like this goofy karate pose.
Somebody's pressing something.
Yeah.
Okay, that was all of the carrots' turns. Yes, alright. The pumpkin's turns. Alright.
Pumpkin.
He's gonna get to about there. Do they have anything that they can do? Oh, so he's going to walk up. Ooh. So he is going to merge with the carrot to his right. That gets rid of that, but he gets bigger and he seems to be more hearty.
Huh.
Yeah, he just assimilates
So-
another plant or another vegetable and just basically expands. And now it's becoming
cool.
this amalgamation of both a pumpkin and a carrot.
He's a growing nose.
Yeah.
Carrot
Yes.
horns.
There you go.
Alright, so that was his turn because that was his action. Let's see, the next pumpkin, he's going to come down to there. He is going to do the same thing to that carrot. Okay, and now roll the damage again for this one pumpkin because it's a separate damage roll for each creature that starts a turn. So roll maelstrom damage.
Oh dear. Might have to roll the spell again.
Yep.
I don't think I just have the damage.
Yeah, you have to actually click the spell. But don't worry, it's just a reoccurring effect, so you're not using extra spell slots or anything. 21,
Nice.
Okay.
and he has to do a strength save. Ooh, that passes. He takes half damage. So that's only 10. Okay, and he does get pulled 10 feet towards the... No, wait, no.
No, it doesn't. No, it
yeah,
doesn't.
yeah. So, but that is difficult terrain, so... Instead, he is going to go up to... you can get to about there. And he's going to absorb one of the plants there. And he gets bigger. Now you have these giant mutant amalgamation pumpkins. And all right,
Cannibal fruit.
yeah, roll
or
the damage.
vegetables.
Roll the damage again for the next pumpkin that's in the center there.
Fine.
Okay, let's do a strength save. Ooh, that fails. Well, he's already in the center, but he takes the
Yeah,
full,
yeah.
he takes the full amount of damage. Okay. And he is going to try to move to about... ooh, I have the... Hold on, I'm going to do this freehand. I'm going to poorly draw a line. There we go. So then I can take there we go. Alright. He's still in there. He already did his thing. He's going to go up to this carrot and absorb him.
Carrot.
They're killing each other. Right, and roll damage one more time for the last pumpkin.
Okay.
Alright, 20. And oh, that fails, so he gets pulled 5 feet to the center, takes the 20 damage.
Nice.
Alright, he is going to make his way to that creature there.
Spell.
Alright, that's the pumpkin's turns. Now for, I believe these are pineapples.
So there.
Alright, so this one up
That's
here
bad.
is
Huh.
gonna come up
You go pineapple.
and it's gonna, they
That
just
was squash.
yeah. They're just assimilating each other. He's gonna go up to here, assimilate that guy.
I think pineapples are the scarier ones.
And roll damage again for one of the pineapples in the circle. Okay, 20 damage. Strong, strong save. That fails. Takes 20 damage. Gets pulled 5 feet, 10 feet towards the center. But then he is going to move over to here and assimilate this guy. So this whole beginning of the battle is just them assimilating each other. Right. Roll damage again for the
Me
next
causing
one.
damage.
Damage. Hammer?
Mirror.
Mirror?
Yeah, roll damage again.
Damage.
Cut out.
I'm doing the
Me again.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna be doing that a lot. Just get used to it.
Yeah.
Oh, he has to do a save. Alright. Ooh, that passes.
Boy, all these 20s.
I know.
My God, Bean.
So that is half damage. Okay. And let's see, rough terrain. So he's gonna dash best he can to about there. Try to get out of the sphere. And then roll damage one more time for the last pineapple.
Pineapple.
Punapoo.
Pineapple.
Yes.
Oof.
13. Alright, that fails. It's pulled.
I know. I think the maximum that I can get is 36
Yeah.
damage.
Mhm.
So the fact that you keep doing like 20s, you do them more than half every time. So that's good.
Yeah.
It stays there. Okay, so he failed.
This one was a little bit. This one was half though.
Yeah. Less than half. So he is going to run as hard as he can through the maelstrom. You just see this pineapple warrior running really hard as he can through the maelstrom. And
Oh, dear.
that's all of the pineapples. Yes, Liv, it's your turn. You see this orchestra of fucking shenanigans happening in front of you.
I'll move to about here. Ish.
Okay.
Yeah, 25 feet there. Yeah. And then I'm going to cast Shatter at level 4.
Okay.
Right here.
Right there, so here. And
Yep.
then 10 feet.
Yeah.
Alright, so all of them. Alright.
Oh, gross! What the hell?
There's a con save, is it?
Yeah, I can't save.
Alright.
Yeah,
That is the
that's
weakest roll.
grossly
Alright,
low.
so,
Yeah,
so
for
1,
level
2,
4.
3, 4.
Oh, right here.
Where is it?
Right here.
Right here?
There you go. Yeah.
Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so I'm just gonna do this. Fail.
Right here.
Fail. Pass.
It's 7.
7, okay. No, last count. I did 4 rolls, I think. Yeah, so one of them passed. That's a fail. Fail. 7th. That would... What's your DC? 17?
Yeah.
Okay, so the last one just passes. Alright, so I'm going to do this. Let's see, he takes 13. You see vegetable matter just going everywhere. Okay. And then these two will be half, so 13, 6. Okay. Yeah, they're still standing, but the smaller ones seem to be like.
Got it. And then bonus action, Bardic Inspiration for Voss.
Okay. Boss, you have a bardic inspiration.
Right.
All right, and that's your turn.
And that's my turn.
Boss, it's your turn. Now, ask.
Alright.
Remember, you have to ask the mask what its desires for the fight are in order to not lose control.
Mask. Demonic vegetables. What say you?
What say you?
It's gardening time.
Alright. Alright.
So you can go into your giant form if you so choose.
Yes.
Okay.
Before that, let's see the angles here.
It's a straight line if you use the lightning javelin.
Yeah. How far is it? 100.
It's
Oops.
Javelin of lightning is when you throw it, you can throw it towards a target that's 120 feet away from you. So 120-foot line, 5 feet wide.
Hold on. No.
Yeah, you could reach the box actually.
I know.
Yep.
I'm going to see how many, if I can aim for how many I can, basically. Hit.
You gotta start it on your token first, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. I can move still, right? So I'm
Fair enough.
planning ahead. Alright. Oh. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for there. Aim for as many as I can.
Alright, so we gotta run up there first.
Well, I'm still technically flying until Hope does her thing.
Yeah, so you could fly up and then fly down.
So I fly up in the air, and I fly down here. Okay, I'll move one space off the map so I'm not within range of this guy temporarily.
Oh, okay.
Just temporarily.
Yeah.
Alright, and then I'll throw my javelin of lightning to the guy at the very end.
Mm-hmm.
Huzzah!
Alright, roll damage.
Ooh. Ooh.
Okay. So that's a
Wicked.
dex save. So, see, dex save for the ones and the lines. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 dex saves. And then the attack just straight up hits him. He is gone. He does not exist. Everything else is a dex save for the lightning damage. Oh, their dex is terrible. So that is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so 15 plus 12 is 27.
Yes.
So 27 cut in half for the first one. That's 13 damage. Second one cut in half. 13 damage. Third one is exploded. Fourth one is exploded. This one, let's see, it's 13. He just barely survives. And then that one explodes. Let's see, is that all the corn ones? I think the corns are all gone.
I think so.
Oh yeah, all the corns are gone. So hold on, I'm gonna get. Or did it already delete it? Yeah, when
It might have.
yeah, when I deleted the main token for it. All right. So that was your action to throw your javelin of lightning. It's on the other side of the field right now, but you just took out a big line of them.
Alright, and how far away are? Hold on, just the arrows. Alright, I'm gonna move my token. I'm gonna fly up and move myself here,
Okay.
and then rage.
Okay. Rage, you still have one more
And
attack
I'm gonna
roll.
land, by the way.
Yeah. You also have one more attack roll.
Yeah. Rage first.
Rage, and you go into the big form.
Yeah.
Alright, big form. So you only have your necrotic great axe.
Yeah.
Alright.
A D8.
Hmm?
D8
A D8.
for my rage.
Yeah, so roll a D8. It's a 4. What's the 4 on the list?
3, 4. Magic infuses one weapon of your choice that you're holding until your rage ends. The weapon damage type changes to force,
Ooh.
and it gains light and thrown properties
Ooh.
with a normal range of 20 feet and a long range of 60 feet.
Ooh.
If the weapon leaves your hand, the weapon reappears in your hand at the end of your current turn.
Ooh. That's good, because the necrotic axe that only does necrotic damage wouldn't have worked against these things. But now it does force
Yep.
damage.
Ah, that's convenient.
Cool.
Uh-huh. Alright, so you have one
Alright.
attack.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you want to attack? You have these big, huge pumpkins and pineapples next to you. Now you just grown to their size. You
Hit
attack
this
that.
thing already with my lightning javelin, so
Yeah. You also got hit by shatter earlier.
Yeah, I'll hit it.
Yeah, okay. Swing!
Try and wipe it out. Yeah.
22 hits.
Alright.
So 8 plus rage, which is 3 now. 11. He's still alive. But yeah, he's like crumbling. He's like just being torn apart. He's a vegetable. And that's
I'm
turn.
gonna yell, "Rah! Die, Vegas!
Yeah, he just turned into
You
venom.
taste good."
He just turned into venom. Alright, next
Perfect.
turn. And now for these things' turn. Alright,
And
well.
yeah, that's my turn.
Right, he's going to absorb the carrot and grow. Make my monster grow! This guy's actually just going to go up to you, Liv. He's already, like,
Okay.
dying. Right, and he's going to attack you. Let's see. They have... What was it these ones had? I think these ones had, like, little tiny spears. No, wait, no. They just have, like, bludgeoning attacks with their body. Alright. Does a 7 hit you?
No.
Okay.
I just picture this thing trying to hop at you and body slam you.
Pretty much. Alright. Next one's going to come on over. And he's going to absorb the one that tried to attack you.
Sounds good.
Yeah. These things
Oh,
are
that's cheating.
Yeah, these things are cannibalistic. Mirrodin, roll damage for the next one.
Okay. No.
Ah.
Sorry.
23 and strength
Nice.
save. Ooh, he passes. Still takes half. So 11. Okay, and he is actually just gonna go up and eat the pineapple.
Nom nom nom.
Okay, I will point out the ones that take damage and then eat another one. It seems that their entire biomass, the vegetation biomass, completely restores as they get bigger. So when they eat one another, they fully restore and get bigger.
So basically, target one until it's dead, then move on to the next.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, and that one's not in the thing, so he's just going to dash on down this way. You just see him just like goofily running towards you. And that's all he can do, and now it's this guy's turn. Oh man, the flowers didn't even get to go yet. Right, I gotta remember what this guy can do.
What is he, a random farmer?
He does not look like a
Totally.
farmer. Alright, he is going to...
Going to
I'm new character, so. Well, I guess he could do his melee attack. Alright. Actually, no. First, he is going to use his cantrip. I was like, huh, another giant bloody tampon attacking the city. Vicious mockery. Let's see. This big guy has to do a Wisdom save. Ooh, he
Bard.
fails. Oh, he actually fails. All right,
Excellent.
so I got what's his damages? Okay, no, he takes the damage as normal. Okay. So not a whole lot, but he quickly, with his other hand, does a stab at this boy. Spellblade. And let's see here, where is this like stab with a nat 20. Jesus Christ, right off the bat, this guy is scary.
Excellent.
Alright, nat 20s, but on top of that, he's going to use one of his special abilities. Alright, so first off, he takes half damage from that. That is 7, and then he takes all of that. Alright, you just see this one guy come up to him, call him a bloody tampon, and just bitch slaps him with a rapier. Okay.
Were you saving that one? Bloody tampon?
Well, I mean, call himself the bloody. He's spewing blood everywhere. So, it's meant to be an insult. Alright, now this thing's turn. What can he do? A lot. Alright, right off the bat, he is going to just attack, I guess. Actually, no, he's going to use that giant tidal wave of blood right on the guy. Right where they're standing, since it does not affect him. Alright, so right where he is. Whew. And that is a dex save for him. Yeah, this 60-foot radius ocean of blood just splooges out everywhere. That is a dex save. He passes. Just barely. Takes... that would be... math. There we go. And that's all he's got for now. Alright, finally these things. He's gonna go over here, eat his friend, get bigger.
Nom.
Yes. He will do the same. Gnoms. Alright. And this one is going to go... he's going to dash right on down. Alright, and... is that all the plans? Yes, it is. Alright. Hope's turn. Oh boy, I wonder what this wizard could do.
Fireball.
Tiny wizard girl.
Murder, 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 murder.
She does not have fireball.
Murder, 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 murder.
However, she does have this spell. What's its range again? 30-foot line. Alright, she's going to go right over to about here. And 30-foot line, so it's just going to be there. Okay, and you just see her like sweep her hand across the ground, striking forward, and a line of fire just shoots up out of the ground as she casts Agonaznar Scorcher
Ooh.
at 4th level. Oh. Alright, so that is a dex save for that guy, that guy, that guy. So, fail. 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 Alright, and these things are weak to fire, as we've just discovered. So, instead of... Oh god, I need a calculator, actually. So, plus equals times 2. Alright, they all take 42 points of damage from a level 2 spell. Cast at 4th level. Yeah,
Fire is their weakness.
Yep, they burn real good.
Burn them all.
Alright, and I don't think she has anything extra that she could do. Alright. Are there any more of those things left? Oh, yeah, there is. There's one of those. I think that was like a some sort of root vegetable, like a radish or something. I can't remember. Or beet. And what it's going to do is gonna go over here and eat the flower.
Yum.
Yum. Gonna get bigger, and then it heals.
Peas in a pod.
Yeah.
Yum.
And that's the last of those guys. And yeah. Alright. Mirrodin's turn.
Okay.
So Maelstrom activates on its own whenever enemies start their turn in your sphere, so you don't have to do anything extra with that, but you can cast other spells. As long as it's not
I
concentration.
can.
Yeah.
Yep. So Mirrodin is going to cast Frostbite on this guy. Hold on. On this guy. Come on.
Which
There we
one?
go.
I believe in you.
That guy.
The giant pumpkin.
Pumpkin guy.
Right?
Yeah.
The one that's next to Voss?
Fight.
No. I think it was this one.
The one closest to Hope?
Yes.
Alright.
This one.
Alright, Frostbite. Even if he passes, he's dead.
Perfect.
Yay.
Ooh, shit. Undo. I'm gonna do that. There we go.
Okay.
I forgot. He's the one that's aligned to the pumpkins initiatives. Yeah. Alright, so Frostbite, he dies immediately.
Yeah, they got
And then
taken out of the roll.
Mm.
The turn order, they got taken out.
Oh god.
The
What
pumpkins.
was,
I'll scroll up and find.
do
If you
remember?
keep going, I'll get the pumpkin roll. Oh, no, never mind. You didn't roll them. Didn't roll 20.
Should have. They all had their turn at one point.
Yeah, but you rolled them,
Oh, yeah,
but
that's
it was
right.
on your side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to add turn. I believe I saw him lose his turn order from like the top here, after Mirrodin or the pineapple. I can't remember.
I think it was after the pineapple, because I go after the pumpkins.
All right, so we'll just do
Because
that.
I wouldn't have been able to hit my first turn. I wouldn't be able to hit the pumpkins if they already went or whatever.
Yeah, that's true. All right, so we'll just do it like that. Okay, so that your turn, or is there anything else you want to do?
No, Mirrodin's gonna bonus action healing word, but as a cursed healer
Okay.
on this one.
Okay. So roll the healing word.
Healing word.
And I believe it does necrotic damage when you use the cursed heal.
Yep.
Right. So it seems to have 0 effect on him.
Oh right. Shoot.
Well,
Forgot
That was
about
smart,
that.
though.
it would have been if they weren't immune to necrotic damage.
Yeah.
Well, is anyone hurting right now?
Nope.
Or needing healing?
Nope.
No, everyone's at full.
No.
That could
All
change
right.
this turn.
Well, that's
Keep an eye on the
That
weirdo in the back fighting the boss solo.
Yeah.
that's Mirrodin's turn then.
Okay, here's turn. All right, pineapple. He's going to eat the other pineapple.
Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen.
Yep.
Yeah. And this thing is
Take out
becoming.
the pumpkin in front of me. It's leak before it dies.
Okay. That was his action. But he can move through ally spaces, so he's going to move to about right here. Oh, sorry. There. All right. Mirror just got blocked in. You see this giant pineapple towering above you, looking down. Okay, and let's see, this guy here. He'll be just outside the circle, so he's going to go to this guy and eat him.
Nom 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 nom.
Yes, they are getting stronger. Okay, and roll Maelstrom for the pineapple up top here, or in the middle.
Those things don't look like pineapples.
Yeah, I just realized I also got rid of the carrots, but I'm gonna eat that carrot anyway. Right, so
There you go.
Maelstrom, strength save, just passes. But that is still half damage. Okay. Okay, and he is going to walk up to this guy and eat that pumpkin.
Munch, 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 munch.
Mm-hmm. These things just keep eating each other until... And they're also amalgamating, so like, there's part pumpkin, part carrot, part pineapple mixtures all over the place now. And is that all the pineapples?
I can just picture
Yep.
that carrot running up and eating the pineapple.
Alright.
The giant pineapple now.
Alright, so Voss, the pumpkin that's fighting you, he's going to attack you.
Oh.
Uh-huh. Does a 7 hit you?
No.
Okay, never mind. Let's see, the next pumpkin. Roll Maelstrom damage.
Yeah.
Okay, and strong save. That passes. It takes half. It's 9. Okay, and he's going to eat the other pumpkin.
Munch, 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 munch.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and that's all of the pumpkins for this turn. Lev, it's your turn. You see things escalating. It's like, oh, they're turning into kaiju vegetables.
Yeah.
They're just horrifying amalgamations.
Burn them.
I'm going to... Well, first of all, my attention came straight to Bean as soon as I saw Mirrodin get cornered. So I'm going to go up behind this guy and start attacking with my Sunblade.
All right, you have flanking, so +2 attack.
Sweet. So, first one.
Yes.
Oops. Why is that on advantage?
Well, either way, it's the first roll that shows up, so 22
Yeah.
plus 2 is 24, so you hit.
Perfect. So, first damage. Plus...
Actually, I gotta check
My-
something on these creatures.
Okay.
Okay, never mind. I didn't know if they were undeads or not. I made them,
Gotcha.
but I didn't know. Okay, so he takes the 9
Plus my...
plus your ultra.
defensive... My defensive thingy. Where is it? Flourish.
Defensive flip. So you roll your bardic
Blade-
inspiration to.
Yeah,
damage.
yeah.
That is like the most overpowered ability. Jesus Christ. Does
Oh my goodness.
extra damage and AC.
Yeah. So my AC is at 21 right now,
Yeah,
and he takes 2 damage.
2? Oh my.
And then extra attack. Ooh, that's not that great.
13 actually still hits. Well, plus 2.
Okay.
It's 15.
Sweet. And then that. And I'll roll one more.
I think you can
Bardic
only
Inspiration.
use the Bardic Inspiration once per turn, isn't it?
The Bardic Inspiration, but I'm not using Bardic Inspiration. I'm
But
using
the
Blade Flourish.
Flourish is the same thing, I think, isn't it?
Here you go.
Right. You take the attack action on your turn. Your walk speed increases by 10 feet until the end of the turn. So you also have more
Mhm.
feet. And the weapon
Movement.
attack that you make makes it. And it's a weapon attack that you make as part of the action. It's a creature. You can use one of the following blade first of your options of your choice. You can only use one blade first option per turn.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I definitely thought it was every time I hit.
We need to go back to all the battles that you bullshitted.
Hold on.
I don't think you'd be able to use the same one twice in this turn. That's not how I would see that.
Only one blade first option per turn. Huh. Weird. I don't remember that at all from the last time. So I'm sorry. I've been cheating.
We know.
Engine.
What the hell?
We have to go back to all the battles you fought and redo them now. I'm just kidding.
No.
Now, what's done in the past is done. We learn as we go. It's fine. I make how many fucking mistakes
Weird,
every
didn't
session?
really lose.
Well, I don't know about that one, Bean.
You made yourself lose on that.
I know.
You had a chance to just blatant end it right away, and you didn't.
Nope.
So, but the both attacks hit regardless. You did 13 on that second one, so you.
Yeah.
Wait, did I add that in yet? 13 damage. No, See, I was about to forget to add the damage in. All right. So yes, you start slicing into this pineapple's ass.
Huzzah.
It's like, oh, like slight nerf. Whatever, your character's broken his dicks as it is. Okay, and is that your turn?
That's the turn.
All right. Voss, it's your turn.
Alright.
I mean, you're doing force damage.
Stab
with
this
your-
guy.
Which guy?
Pumpkin.
Okay. Murdered a pumpkin.
Yeah, don't want him to get eaten. Yeah.
That hits.
Wicked.
Alright. Yeah.
So 13. He's not looking good.
Oh, you know what? I think I interpreted it. Sorry, keep doing your turn and I'll explain.
Okay.
And when it comes to my turn again.
Yeah.
That hits. So you basically smash this pumpkin into oblivion.
Alright. And then I'm gonna Hope gotten rid of the flight yet?
No, she has not. You're still flying. Well, still capable of
Alright.
flight. You're on the ground still, because you said you landed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Got a superhero fly up into the air.
Yeah, I'm tempted to. Yeah, I'm gonna superhero fly up in the air and
Go over
land
there.
there.
All right. So you will take an opportunity
Kinda-
attack.
Oh, yeah.
From the pineapple. 8 doesn't hit you, so you're fine.
Yeah.
And these guys spent less time eating each other and attacking. Maybe you'd have trouble. All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right. All right. These things' turns. Well, it's gonna attack Hope.
Sorry.
What?
Go there instead.
No. Okay. Okay. Hope is. Ooh. No, she wouldn't be able to defend against that even with shield. They actually hit her. Ooh, she takes a gross amount of damage.
Mirrodin, you got a healing target now.
It's like, oh, someone actually needs help.
Hey. Wait, what?
Hope got hurt.
Okay, yeah.
Right, hold on. And she has to do a con save for flight. Never mind. Flight's still going. And this guy, he is going to go over to the pineapple here and eat it. And all of his damage recovers.
Yeah.
All right, roll Maelstrom because this last pepper, I think it is, or something, is about to move.
Catch up.
Really?
All right, so that is strong save. He fails. That's 19 points of damage. And he gets pulled 10 feet into the center. I'll move him over there slightly. There. Okay. And oh, that was the start of his turn. Can't eat one that's bigger than him. So I guess he's just gonna try to dash out. Too bad there. Okay, and that's all those guys' turns. This guy over here, he's gonna be all like, what the? Oh, I did it again with the fucking the flower ones. I'm pretty sure they were last. I'm just gonna do this. I'm a freaking idiot. Alright. Alright, this big boy here. What are you gonna do? Oh, that's right.
Yeah, the flowers were last.
Yeah. Alright, he is going to summon this spectral sword made of pure force energy. He's a Jedi. It's floating next to him and it's going to start murder stabbing this boy.
First that.
Yes, murder stab. And that definitely hits. Go. Alright, and reduce a spell slot. Alright. And that's all he's got for this turn. Alright, big guy. He's just gonna make a bunch of attack rolls. So that. Anything? I don't think he does.
That's still cheating.
Hmm?
Oh, what left rope?
This means I can't use defensive flourish for the first hit and then use mobile flourish, but I need defensive flourish for each weapon hit. It seems a bit overpowered because the defensive flourish gives you bonus AC only once, right? Bro?
I hear you.
No, Andrew, did you mute yourself?
Yeah, I muted myself because I was typing.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not OP because it's not stacking the AC.
Oh, okay. But the
It just
damage.
replaces it with a higher one.
Yeah, it replaces the higher one.
You do the damage twice. All out for now. I have to think about that one because that's a bit. I mean, I know Battle Masters and like the Monster Hunter.
Because I mean, it says
thing.
it says whenever you take the attack action on your turn, and since it's an extra attack, that's 2 attacks.
Yeah.
I just can't use mobile flourish and defensive flourish.
Yeah.
Like I have to choose one to do only.
Yeah, whichever one you do, you're stuck in that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'll let it. I mean, Battle Masters and Monster Hunter fighters have the same thing with their dice.
Right.
Right, and it's a limited. Oh, yeah, it's fine. Let's see here. He's taking that. 11 slashing. Second claw attack. That hits. Oh,
Big
God.
boss, dude. What's
Big
he
boss.
doing?
He is currently slashing the crap out of this guy. And he goes in for a tail whip. but misses. And what's that? Recharge for that one. Okay, does not have that left. All right. All right, that's his turn. But before Hope does anything, you see as his legendary action kicks in. Bloody lances start
No.
bloody lances rain down from the sky in a 120-foot radius. Yeah,
Goddamn.
centered on you guys.
What happened? Sorry.
Basically, lances made of like this solidified crystal blood starts shooting down from the sky in a 120-foot radius, centered on you guys.
Lovely.
Ouch.
Everyone has to do a dex save. Voss, you have advantage because of danger sense.
Aha.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Dirk saves. That fails, fails, and fails. All right. And let's see here. So, well, Voss, you have rage, so you still take half of the piercing damage. So 16 cut in half for Voss, but 16 for everyone else.
Okay.
Plus 27 necrotic damage.
So I'll
But
do
Voss, as these things do pierce through the weave on your body, the necrotic damage does not affect you, as this form is immune to necrotic.
Ah.
Yeah.
So,
Everyone else takes, what is it, 16 plus
So-
27.
I only take 8 damage.
mind if I use Uncanny Dodge?
Yes, that is what it does.
Cool.
You can half the total damage. It's all
Yeah.
one thing. So, let's see here. So 43 is what Mirrodin and Liv normally take. 43 total damage. But
So I'm gonna use Uncanny Dodge. So
yeah, so you drop that down to 21.
21. Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
right,
Mirrodin's not
that's
looking
much
so
better.
good. Oh, and Hope.
Ow.
Hold on, Hope. Hope. Was that?
Right about Hope.
Oh, Hope fails.
Mm.
And does she have anything that she can reaction? Since it's not, well, he would be out of range even if it was a spell. So she can't counterspell. No, the only reaction one she has is shield, absorb elements, counterspell, and that's it. So Hope's unconscious.
Oh boy.
Yep, and Voss, you can't fly anymore.
Yeah.
And and it's Hope's turn, so now she has to do a death save. Yay! Where's death saves? There's death saves. That's a fail.
Oh boy.
Hope's dying. All right, these things. He's gonna go. Let's see here. Oops. Yeah. He's gonna go straight on down to there. That's all you can really do. I don't think there's any more. Oh, there it is. He's gonna dash over to there, and that's all they got. All right, where? Oh yeah, there's still one more of these things. Yeah, it's gonna go over here.
And you forgot about Carrot too.
Oh yeah, Carrot. I'm gonna say he's dashing down to. He only dashed, so he can't attack. This thing is gonna eat that boy and get bigger. The only person that can do fire damage is down. And that's Mirrodin, it's your turn. These plants are getting bigger, Hope is down, and you're beat up. Here.
Oh dear.
Probably thinking.
Yeah, hold on. Give me a moment.
Hope is
I
dying.
thought I would have more time.
Hmm?
It's really weak.
All right. Well, Mirrodin cancels Maelstrom.
Why?
Well, because he's gonna cast Healing Spirit.
Okay. And where are you placing the healing spirit? Bro?
Mir?
Healing. Can the Healing Spirit like heal Hope?
Yes.
Yeah, she's
But,
not
but
dead.
you have to decide where you're placing it, though. Hope's only
Yeah.
unconscious. She's not outright
Yeah.
dead.
Where are you gonna place it?
On Hope, I'm guessing?
Yeah, on Hope.
Okay. Click the spell real quick.
Yeah.
So you call forth a nature spirit to soothe the wounded, the intentional spirit, a spirit of 5 foot cube, you can see within range. Spirit looks like a transfer beast or fey, your choice, until the spirit ends. Until the spell ends, you or a creature you can see moves into the space for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there. You can cause the spirit to restore 1d6 hit points to the creature, no action required. The spirit can't heal constructs or undead. Spirit can heal a number of times equal to 1 plus your spellcasting ability, so it can heal 6 times before it ends. Plus your spell modifier, minimum twice. If the healing spirit heals that number of times, the spirit disappears. As a bonus action on your turn, you can move the spirit. So let's see. Until the spell ends, whenever you or a creature you can see moves into the space for the first time on a turn or starts its there. Alright, so I would say it activates right as you cast it because you cast it on her. So she heals for that 4.
And then for Chalice form, I don't think it is an action or anything.
I think it's only when you heal something you can heal additionally to either anything really.
Okay, so yeah, then I'm gonna use Chalice form on myself.
Okay. Yeah, when you cast spell, use a spell slot to restore hit points to your creature. You or another creature heals another 30. Within 30 feet heals another. Yeah, so 12 hit points you heal.
And then I'm going to use Primal Savagery on the pineapple dude next to me.
Okay.
Phew.
Absolutely, that hits. 14 damage. And that's acid. Yeah, that still hurts. So minus 14. So yeah, you just tear into this thing's body with just savage, beastie acid claws. You start just like burning through its flesh. It's just vegetable flesh. Okay. And that's your turn.
My turn.
All right. The pineapple didn't like that, and it's going to attack you.
Oh, I'm sure.
All right. Does a 6 hit you?
It does not.
Okay.
Hey, Jordan.
Yeah.
I just have to run to the washroom. If my turn comes up, either attack the corner or the chilling from Hope.
Okay. Well, the pineapple's coming up to attack you, boss. So.
Alright.
Okay.
Well, I'll be right back.
Alright. That doesn't hit him anyway, so. And is that all the pineapples? Only 2? Yeah, there's only 2. Alright. Now for the poop cans. Mirrodin. Oh, wait, no, you don't have the thing.
It's not there.
Yeah,
Yeah, I canceled it.
Yay. That means it's gonna. You see this thing go over here. Oh man, this thing has a lot of health now. You see this colossal amalgamation of vegetables. And what does the Fey spirit look like, Mirna? Just for fun.
It'll be like a female fae, maybe with like a white flowy dress and long silver hair.
I was gonna say like Gardevoir basically, but with silver hair.
Oh, I haven't played.
Oh, Pokemon?
No, with Gardevoir in it.
Oh. Okay, never mind then. Yeah. See, that was his action. So yeah. No, Lev, it's your turn. There's no more pumpkins besides the big boy.
Got it. He notices that spears came and fell on everybody, so he's gonna use Synaptic Static on the big guy.
What's the range on it?
120.
120, and he's 120 feet away.
He's well, yeah. He got me with the spears. Of course he did. See?
All right. The spear's distance is 120. That's the radius of the blast. The
I know.
distance is
There
in
you
which you can choose a point where it centers is much higher than 120.
Perfect.
But
There
yeah, either way, yeah, you smack him. So let's see, synaptic shock, and what does that do again? The description's not there.
There you go.
Alright, choose creature. Each creature in a 20-foot radius sphere centered on that point must make an intelligence save.
Oh well, I guess I'll go 20 feet out then. I didn't know that part. I didn't know it was that. Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Right?
I should have used that from the beginning.
Yeah, he could have exploded the brains of these vegetables if they have them.
Well, I didn't know.
Well, you already targeted
Okay.
him, and he's making safe throw
Yeah.
now. So what's that?
Yep.
Intelligence?
Yep, intelligence.
All right. There we go. Does a 19 win?
Yeah, he
Alright.
takes 12 damage then.
Yeah, still takes the damage. He just doesn't get the debilitation effect.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, and so yeah, you just look over. It's like, brain blast.
Yeah. And then bonus action, I'm going to give Mirrodin bonus bardic inspiration.
All right. So it's only on when you make an attack roll, a saving throw, or ability check. Not when the
Yeah.
enemy has to do a saving throw.
Mhm.
And that's your turn.
And that's my turn.
All right. So he told me to just attack. What was it? The pepper or whatever was next to him.
I think so, yeah.
All right. I'll just go into his
I think-
sheet.
That's a pepper?
I'll show you. I'll put in Discord the actual full pictures of them. They're fun to look at. Let me just say that.
Uh-huh.
All right, so he's going to. Let's see. Yeah, he'll attack that carrot or pepper, whatever it is. He's gonna murder it. All
There you
right.
go.
Wait, baby carrot?
No.
All right, so
Oh.
This guy.
that hits it, and damage. There we go. So that thing is dead.
Perfect.
And I'm gonna say he just attacks the carrot that's behind him, just so no more fodder. But
Yeah.
yeah, he also has a grenade. No, I'm not gonna use that. That's his choice.
That's up
16.
to him, I think.
That hits. 4 plus 3, so 7. Yeah. All right. And I'll just leave him there, I guess. All right, these things turn. It's only the big one and the other medium one over there. Oh, hey there. What's going on?
Hello.
All right. Well, it's going to attack you, and it has flanking because of the other guy.
Yeah.
11 does not hit you, I'd imagine.
No.
Alright. And this guy's going to run over. Just gonna run over. They're basically just swarming you at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now for a young man over here. Where's his sheet? There's his sheet. Let's see. It's a bonus action to reuse. Alright, so it's a bonus action to reuse it. Sweet. That hits. Jesus titties. Jesus titties. And since it's his bonus action to reuse it, he's going to use his main action to scream really loudly.
Nice.
So, I can't think of an insult for it, but he screams like a bunch of profanity so loud that it echoes throughout the city. And you see, alright, basically a massive shockwave blasting back 60 feet this way in a 60-foot line. As like the ground's being devastated, this guy's being like pushed back. That is, it's 15 foot wide. Jesus Christ! I used that earlier. Con save. There we go. Yeah, he Fusro Da, but it maintains.
Fusro Da.
That pass. That just barely passes. Oh, does he have any other things that affect that? I think he does. No, he doesn't have anything that would cause disadvantage. Alright. So he takes only 15 points of damage, but that attack was enough to scare this big guy. Like, you see this massive red monster made of bones and blood. He just gets blasted back, the ground is ripped apart, and he's like, oh, and no mortals could do that. Well, fuck that. And he fucks off. He opens up a rift in space and goes through it just like the Croc did.
Motherfucker.
Frustrating. Ugh.
Well, this guy looks over and sees all the vegetables, and he leaves.
That's funny.
Alright, Hope is like standing back. Oh god, why but why though? And what can Hope do since she can that? God, does she have any big? Oh yeah, she does. All right. Ooh, she positions just right. She's gonna have to go that way, I think. What is the range? 60-foot cone. Alright, she Hadoukens a cone of cold out 60 feet. You guys are just like, well, Liv, you're just like at the edge. You feel like a really cold, biting frost go across your face, but not enough to hurt you. Boss he's further out, so he wouldn't be in range. But the pineapple, the pepper, and the pumpkin, and the other pepper, they all get hit by cone of cold by Missy Moo Moo here.
Pepper pots.
Pepper pots. All right, so they all have to do a con save. What is their stats? All right. Alright, they got +2, so that fails. Actually, wait, what was her? Oh, 17, so that fails. First one. Second one fails. And the last one. That passes. Alright, the giant pumpkin passes, which makes sense. He's huge, he's probably more hardy. But, let's see here. He takes 36 points of damage. This one dies. This one takes 36 points damage. And this guy takes half of 36. 18. Alright. And well, that's all Hope's got. Hope gets up, gets pissed off, explodes, frost everywhere. Alright.
What did I miss?
You killed something.
Okay.
Alright.
Yay.
And the flower
And then-
is...
Big guy got scared away, and then the other guy looked at us and fucked off.
Yeah, you guys got that handled. Yeah. Okay.
Big guy got his ass kicked and ran away?
Well, he got scared and ran away, basically. He didn't get
Ah.
beat up, per se. Alright, the flower is going to attack you, boss.
Alright.
Oh, wait. There it is. Does a 22 hit you?
Uh,
Your AC should be
Second.
21 now.
yeah.
Minus the shield and add the strength bonus.
How do I temporarily minus the shield again?
Well,
Right. Minus
yeah.
the check on that thing.
And then click on the mass strength bonus there.
Yeah, 21.
There we go. Okay, so 22 still hits you.
Yes.
Alright, so 9 bludgeoning, cut in half because of rage, and the necrotic doesn't affect you because in this form, necrotic doesn't work on you.
So that'll be 5 or 4?
4. So
Alright.
4 damage in total. And that's all that thing can do. This guy's turn. Alright. He's going to come down to here. And boss is getting boxed in. Ah. 13 doesn't hit you.
No.
Alright. And that's the only one of those guys. Mirrodin, it's your turn. Oh yeah, Hope actually gets a D6 of healing because she started her turn in the healing thing.
Yeah.
Forgot all about that.
Yep.
So roll D6 for Mirrodin. Or for Hope. Alright, she gets a full 6. Nice.
Sweet.
Yeah. And no action required. You can use your chalice.
Oh, sweet.
Actually, wait. Hold on, chalice. Where was it? You used it recently. Chalice form, constellation. If you cast a spell using a spell slot. Oh, yeah. So this wouldn't count for the chalice. It's when you cast an actual spell, not reoccurring effects.
Okay.
All right. So she just heals for that. But it is your turn, and.
Well.
Giant pineapples.
Yeah, I'm gonna do Primal Savagery on the giant pineapple again.
Okay. That hits.
Even without the thing.
It hits. So 12.
And then can I cast bonus action healing word?
Yes, you can.
Woohoo! Then I shall cast that on Lev.
If you want.
Yeah.
Lev, you get 8 hit points.
Cool.
And well, chalice
Thank you.
form
And now you can use
Er,
your
myself. Hurting.
Yep, so you get 7.
Yay.
And is that your turn?
It's my turn.
Alright, well, you're kind of boxed in, so.
Yeah.
It's Pineapple's turn. It's going
Okay.
to attack you.
Here.
7? Oh my
Yeah.
god, these guys can't hit for shit. 7 does not hit.
Miss.
Alright,
I don't even need,
Big Boy's turn.
I don't even need to go into tree form.
Alright, he's gonna step over the bodies of his fallen comrades and attack Boss. Boss is saying much bigger than anything you've ever fought is currently about to just like stomp on you. 12.
Wow.
It's stomp. I just kind of flick with my shoulder and nah.
Yeah, basically it just stomps on you and just nothing happens. You just stand there.
There's
It's your
still
turn.
fruit. Lev's turn? Alright, he's going to attack twice on the pineapple
Okay.
with his sunblade. If I can pull my sheet up here. Stop. Let me... There we go. Alright.
That hits. That hurts.
That. And then I'll do one of my flourishes, the defensive flourish. There's my Bardic Inspiration.
One.
Better than nothing. And then extra attack on him.
Okay. That misses
Ooh.
horribly. Your weapon
Ooh.
explodes.
Ooh.
And it is dead.
Perfect. I'll give a thumbs up to Mirrodin and use my bonus action to use Healing Word on him. And then I finger gun.
You see Hope just like bleeding out of every part of her face.
I use Healing Word on Mirrodin at level 3. You're welcome.
Thank you. Oh my goodness.
Hope's like,
Hey.
Listen, I had a big pineapple in my way. I only knew Mirrodin was getting hurt.
as soon as it falls, you see Mirrodin relatively alright, and Hope like coughing blood out of her eye sockets.
She'll be fine.
She has a healing spirit over her.
Yeah.
Okay, is that your turn?
That's the turn.
Okay, Voss, it's your turn. You see Hope like
Alright.
dying still.
Plus it's family and acquaintance.
Okay.
Here.
Yeah. Do any of these look relatively hurt?
Let's see here. The pumpkin slightly, but the pumpkin has probably more health than everything. Everything around you directly, except that little carrot. He's a bit hurt.
I'll take out the carrot.
Alright, take out the carrot.
Except that little carrot.
15, that hits. 14, and he's still alive. Actually, wait, 14 plus 3, so 17. Still alive, barely.
I love
Yeah.
That hits.
Out of all the big
Yeah,
creatures, he
yeah,
goes
he's-
after the baby carrot.
So he sees these giant monstrosities, like, oh, a little baby carrot.
Honestly, that's exactly what I would have done too, but the irony in all of it is just great.
Carrot. He kills the carrot.
It's a great
Oh my
image.
goodness.
I love it.
Alright, and that's both your attacks.
Yeah, I'm just surrounded by an army of evil vegetables, and I pick on
Yeah.
the little carrot.
That's your turn?
Yeah,
Fucking
that's
baby
my
carrot.
Alright. Hey, Lev. There's a giant
Yeah.
there's a giant pepper behind you.
Hello, Pepper.
14 does not hit.
No.
No. And that's the only pepper? Yeah, it's the only pepper left. Alright, Hope's turn. Like, yeah, don't worry about me. I'll be fine. Polymorph.
D6, right? Or no? No, that's on my turn, sorry.
Alright, time to turn this around. She turns to a giant monkey. Okay, hold on.
Monkey.
Actually, I'll just get out
Thank
the giant monkey stat sheet that I have. Turns into a
Sorry.
giant ape. Alright. So now she's using her ape stats. So it was her action to transform, so she can't do anything else. Alright. That's all she's got since it took her turn to transform. Plant turn. 20. Does it have flank? No, it does not have flanking, so 20 does not hit boss. This thing. Gonna attack boss as well. 22. That pretty sure hits.
Yeah.
Alright, so 8 bludgeoning cut in half to 4.
Alright.
And that's it. And that's the only one of those guys. Mirrodin, it's your turn. Oh, and Hope also healed a d6. I keep forgetting it's on the start of her turn. That's a 2.
Oh.
Alright, she's healing a little bit. A little bit at a time.
Yeah. My healing spirit has 3 more.
Yeah, I think it's used 3 times now, so yeah, 3 more uses. Mirror's it's
Okay.
just turn.
I think yeah, Miriam's just gonna keep that on.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she's in a
Okay.
giant monkey form now, so it's up to you. Do whatever you want. Oh, I should probably move the recording map down to here. Yeah. This big pile of vegetables. And a giant monkey. And a
conglomerate of everything.
Like, this battle went places.
Yeah.
Oh, she could have turned into a T-Rex. She's level 9 now. Shit.
Well.
Oh, well.
Well, yeah.
Oh,
Shit,
giant monkey
Mirda
response
is completely boxed in.
Well, you have room to
this
move now.
one's dead. You
Yeah,
can
you can
climb
move.
over it now.
But yeah, but like
Yeah, no, you can't go
Mirda's
anywhere.
face step is only 30 feet.
I mean, you can move and then face step.
Yeah, you can go right up to that one.
Go right up to Lev and teleport after.
That's true.
Yee.
Okay, that's what Mirda's gonna do. So
Alright.
Mirda's gonna move up to next to Liv, and then
Pew.
kind of like do like a little cheeky wave and then like disappear.
She's like, bye.
Yeah.
And then a face step and then appears on the other side of this pepper dude
Pepper dude.
Now,
using Mirdan's summer form,
Okay, and what does that do?
which here I'll just copy and paste.
Alright. You can just click the thing.
Put it all in
Immediately
the
after you
chat.
use face step, each creature of your choice that you can see within 5 feet of you takes fire damage equal to your charisma modifier. Immediately
Which is
after.
1.
Yeah, immediately after.
Yep.
Yeah, so,
So,
it'd just be him. Yeah. I was
This
thinking
guy
now. I was
takes
just-
1 fire damage.
Yeah, I was just making sure. I was like, okay, it's not when you teleport, so Lev taking it, so it's when you appear. I think. Immediately
Yep.
after you use face step, each creature of your choice that you can see within 5 feet of you takes fire damage. Number 1. Alright, so equal to your charisma modifier. What's your charisma modifier?
1.
1. So it takes 2 because it's weak to fire.
Perfect.
There. Now
Cool.
that was your bonus action, I'm pretty sure. Face step.
And then
And face step is not a spell, it's a special racial technique.
so yeah, Mirdan looks like all fiery now.
Yeah, you're in fire mode.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Punch it.
And then Mirdan is going to use Guiding Bolt on the pepper thingy.
Pepper thing? Okay.
Pepper thing.
Ooh. Fuck, nobody needs my bardic inspirations.
Yeah, I know. Roll damage. 16? That hurts it.
And I believe that was an action. Doesn't use a spell though.
No, a guiding bolt uses it's a spell. It still casts like a spell, but instead of spell slots, it uses your other resource, your star map.
Star map.
Yes.
Yep. Well, I think that's my turn then.
It's like extra ammo
Yeah.
to shoot things.
Yeah.
All right. Pineapple's dead, so he actually doesn't have a turn. It sees now the true danger is the elf. And boss, you get an opportunity attack because it moved out of your range.
Yeah. Can I use my specialty on it? If I
You
hit it?
determined that necrotic damage does not work.
Right, so it wouldn't turn into force damage with
No.
my specialty skill? Okay.
No. That's only the weapon
Alright.
damage itself.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, nah, nat 20. So 9 plus 5 plus 3, or sorry, 9 plus 15 plus 3. 15, 27?
Yeah. You're correct.
You sliced an opening in its ass. Because like as it's moving, you take the axe and just like you cut in a circle and rip its ass out. So there's like seeds.
Its innards start piling
seeds
down on the
and
back as it
guts
trails
from
forward.
Yeah, it's all necrotic as well, so it's all rotting and gross. Right, so it's basically shitting itself. All right,
Oh, no.
Mirrodin is going to attack you. Does a 15 hit you? I'm pretty sure that does.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, no.
Alright,
My
12,
AC is at 15.
yeah, so 12 bludgeoning plus 2 necrotic, so 14 damage in total.
Okay.
And that's
Sorry.
its turn, so Lev, it's your turn.
Alrighty. If I use Misty Step, I won't be able to do that, so I'm gonna hold off on that. But I will move here to here, and I will attack. Which one's looking to hurt more, the pepper or the pumpkin?
Definitely the pepper.
All right, I'm gonna attack the pepper
Pooper.
twice with my Sunblade.
Okay, that hits.
9. And then I'll use my last Bardic Inspiration for the AC.
2.
Oh, those were loaded, eh?
I
That's
know.
okay. And then extra attack.
That hits.
Cool.
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah, start slashing. It's still alive. It had a lot of health pool
Yeah.
from evolving.
Yeah, and then I'll use a bonus action healing word on Mirrodin at level 4.
Okay.
4.
So Mirrodin heals 12.
There we go.
That's the second time you've used a higher level cast than that one.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
Rolls aren't doing good for
yeah,
Lev.
It's a good thing these aren't
Probably his new fighting
particularly-
style.
Yeah, it's not particularly strong creatures. They just are health pools, basically. And there was a lot to begin with. You didn't have to fight the boss, at least. That your turn?
Yep, that's my turn.
All right, boss, it's your turn.
Nah.
You have a giant like vegetable thing next to you, though.
Yeah.
And a giant flower.
Which of the two looks more hurt, the flower or the thing?
They are both at full.
Alright, I'm gonna ignore them. Take the opportunity attack, go over here,
Meet both opportunities.
under the chili.
Oh,
22 hit you?
Yes.
Alright, so 6 bludgeoning cut in half to 3.
Alright. Alright. Yeah, these things don't hit for shit against me.
I know. I mean, you don't take necrotic damage, so you're not taking the extra,
Yeah.
and you half the normal damage.
you're doing the job that you're doing, so I'm happy.
It's only used this against the final boss of the previous campaign, where you negate necrotic damage.
Yeah.
Tank.
Did I get hit once or twice? Because
Once.
I was surrounded by both of them.
Yeah, there's only once.
Alright. Alright. And I'm attacking the red chili.
Alright. Red hot chili peppers?
Nice.
Alright, so 9 with the rage. Still alive, but this thing's like crumbling apart. Its body parts are oozing out. And 17, that also hits. Yes. Yes, it's still alive, but barely.
And then I'm just gonna move back so it can't
Alright.
attack.
Another
Boy,
opportunity
you're
attack.
taking up all the damage. Holy.
Never mind. It missed you.
Oh, stretch.
That's your turn?
Yeah.
Alright. Red Hot Chili Peppers is dying. It's going to attack Mirrodin. It knows it's squishy. 19?
Yes.
All right,
Goddamn.
so 13 bludgeoning and 3 necrotic, so 16 in total.
Whew.
Also, hold on. Healing Spirit, is that concentration?
It is, yes,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, it is. So, con save.
Like a constitution?
And you have advantage,
Yeah.
I believe, because of Warcaster. So, well, nat
He
20,
doesn't.
nat 20 anyway.
Doesn't need it.
All right, so your spell is maintained. You still take that damage, that 16.
Yeah.
And that's all it's got. It's Hope's turn. Roll a d6 for Hope. Actually, no, wait. It wouldn't even affect her now because she's using the health pool of her transformed state. So she's technically at full health.
Oh.
Yeah. That's the cool thing about polymorph. You take on the health pool of what you turn into.
Interesting.
It doesn't heal
Okay,
her.
well-
It doesn't heal her normal form, but she's safe for now, and it's her turn. You see this giant ape with goofy fucking glasses on it still, and it's gonna start punching the thing next to it. The weird, whatever the fuck it is. It's gonna fist it. That wait, does that? No, it misses. Yeah, there we go. She punches it for 35 bludgeoning damage.
Holy shit.
You just see it punch and like half its body just explodes off of it. And it's all
I
Hope
want
can do.
attacks like that.
And this thing's turn. All right. Plant Boy is going to bite you in the butthole. Never mind. This thing here is now going to attack Hope because Hope is scary. Never mind. And these things are like trying to hit the giant creatures. Giant creatures are not taking any of that shit and then beating the shit out of it. Mimir's turn.
Okay, so yeah, for Mirrodin's bonus action, he's gonna move his Base Spirit over to who's more hurt, Lev or Voss?
Probably
I'm doing good.
yourself.
Yeah, honestly.
Myself?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Oh. Well, okay then. Yeah, I'm gonna call my Base Spirit back to me.
Okay, so you heal a d6. Okay, so you heal for 5.
Nice.
And that doesn't
Bean's
take...
rolls are on point.
Yeah, and let's see, to move it is to move it as a bonus action on your turn. You can move it, so it uses your bonus action to move. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. The healing itself doesn't take any action.
No. And then
What's Mirrodin going to do as his action? Ymir?
is okay.
I don't think you're gonna be able to do what I think you're trying to do.
You're trying to do
Yeah, I don't want to
AoE.
get Lev in the crossfire.
Yeah, AoE at this angle is going to be complicated because everyone's close knit to every creature and, and each other. You're like within 10 to 15 feet of each other.
Yeah. So okay, that's not gonna work. Mirrodin is going to frostbite this dude.
The pepper?
Pepper.
Okay.
Pepper.
Roll.
Frostbite.
Okay, well, it fails. It only takes a tiny bit of damage, but it has disadvantage on its next attack. And it's still alive,
Here.
barely. It has a plant fiber of health left.
That's Merden's turn.
All right, Pumpkin's turn. It's going to try and eat Mirrodin.
Oh.
Mirrodin, roll me a athletics or acrobatics of your choice.
I'm gonna do athletics.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, so this thing comes like just and misses you. It hits the ground and eats a bunch of dirt. And it missed. Lev, it's your turn. This thing's hungry.
Bestow curse on it.
Okay.
At my last level 4.
Got level 4 it.
Yeah. Because I think at level 4 it does something. Oh no, 5th level. It doesn't require concentration. Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna do level 3 bestow curse.
Regular level. All right.
Yeah.
And which effect are you causing?
It is not gonna try and do stuff anymore, so it's gonna be a wisdom.
The good one. All right.
The good one.
All right, so
I'm not letting it eat.
Wisdom save against the spell itself. So let's see here. Ooh. So you cast a spell on it, and it does not seem to have any effect on it.
It's all the creatures up there are part of that world. Oh, that's frustrating.
You can't curse a curse. What is that? It's like fire with fire. It's just more fire.
Wonder if we tried to dispel a curse.
Do you have remove curse?
No, but I feel like that's something I'm gonna start trying investing in.
Well, that was talked about at the meeting, like stuff to counter curses. That was on the table. We just need someone to test that theory to see what it actually does, which means fighting these things.
I can't do anything else because I used a spell, so that's my turn.
All right, boss, it's your turn.
Alright.
Murder?
This thing still isn't dead, so I'm gonna go up to it again and attack at it.
Alright, 2 opportunity attacks first here. Miss and miss. Alright.
Yeah. Yeah.
That hits. And it's finally fucking dead. Jesus Christ.
Alright.
It had 6 health exactly.
Alright, this guy got hit, so I'm gonna attack it.
Alright. That hits.
Alright.
I gave these things low AC for a reason. Alright, 16.
Murder.
Yeah, and it's still alive. It is getting slashed up, but it was like second to largest size, so it did have quite a bit of health still.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And that's my turn.
Yeah. No one misses these things though. They have AC for shit. That is actually all of the peppers, so it's Hope's turn. Hope is going to punch this thing. That hits. For 25 damage. And then punch
I love
again.
that laugh.
And punch again for another 19. Not as high. It's still alive, but this thing just got like bludgeoned, and it's like when you're mushing up vegetables with a potato masher.
Mortar.
Yeah.
Oh.
And this thing's barely alive now. And that's Hope's turn. All right, plant thing is going to attack you. Actually, let me just use it. 22. So 10 bludgeoning, cut in half to 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do-do-do.
And this thing's turn is going to attack Hope. Just try to speed this up. That and fucking misses. Mirrodin, it's your turn. Murder.
I get a heal. My spirit.
Healy-doo.
Oh yeah, roll your d6. There you go. And
I think that's the end of my
yeah.
spirit.
I mean, it was useful.
Yeah, very useful.
Once you set things
Great
up
spell.
to have layers of reoccurring effects, you're basically unstoppable.
Speaking of which, Mirrodin is going to call lightning
Call lightning? Ooh, where?
Nice.
above him.
I know, but I mean, you strike lightning bolt down afterwards, and
Yeah,
where?
lightning bolt on this guy.
All right, just the whole area, because I believe the 10-foot radius on each strike. No, 5.
No, that's a storm cloud. Yeah.
No, the storm cloud is let's see, storm cloud appears in a shape.
Each creature within 5 feet at that point must make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna
the
say
Yeah, it's not gonna hit.
yeah.
Yeah, the bolt of lightning is a 5-foot radius, right? 5 feet of the point.
Yeah.
But the cloud is up in the sky, 60,
Yeah.
100 feet tall. All right, so it has to do dex save. Is it dex? Yes, dex save. All right. That fails, so it takes the 10. Okay. So you use a lightning bolt on a giant pumpkin. Now is your action, I believe.
It's a giant
Action.
pumpkin, Charlie Brown.
And I don't really have any bonus actions I can use, so I think that's my turn.
All right. Pumpkin's turn. It's going to try and eat you again. Athletics.
I knew. Athletics. Ah! Run away! Run away!
13. You just managed to get out of the way.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, Liv, it's your turn. It's hungry for
Alrighty.
help. It wants some soup.
Then what Lev's going to do is go down next to Lev so I can get its attention to try and attack me.
Okay.
It's got 2 options to attack now, not just
You're going to go
Lev.
down next to Lev? You're Lev.
Mirrodin, that's what I meant.
You're going
Sorry.
to go down on Mirrodin? What?
I don't know, you guys are being weird. Sunblade
That is.
That plus extra attack, that. Oh, God.
Well, it's a, no, it's
You
a
sure
good
she
thing.
fixed it?
It's a good thing. Remember, she said if one more bad nat 1 would have fucked it completely.
Uh-huh.
It's a good thing she did fix it.
You have
Hey,
very terrible luck with
Yeah.
that weapon.
Yeah.
It
I
stays
really do.
on. The severity was just a normal miss.
Gotcha. Alright, and then bonus action, I'm going to use Healing Word on Mirrodin at level 2.
Alright.
Wait. Might as well use... I'm going to use level 4.
Alright. There you go. There you
There we
go.
go.
15. Or,
It's
no,
not
16.
a nat 1.
16.
Finally. The rolls have been bad lately.
Mm-hmm. Mirrodin heals for 16 hit points. And that's your turn.
And that's the turn.
Alright, boss, it's your turn. Start killing the poop out of things.
Alright, flower thingy here.
Okay. That hits. That kills it. Finally.
Alright. I'm just gonna ignore this thing
Go for the pumpkin.
and go for here and start attacking the pumpkin. Actually, I'll just stay here because I can still hit the pumpkin.
Yep.
May as well not take the damage if I don't have to.
Okay. And there you go. Attacking the pumpkin. Yep. There you go. 18. Yeah, it's still going. This thing's a giant fucking tank at this point. Just that doesn't have armor.
And that's my turn.
Alright. Hope is done with this shit. Going over to Plant. Punching Plant. Come on, roll 20. There you go. And Plant's still alive. Why? She's going to punch Plant again. That hits. Oh my god, why is she doing tiny damage now?
Because rolls.
Yeah. Alright, well, this thing's going to attack Hope. And miss. Alright. Mirrodin, it's your turn.
Right. Well, call lightning. Don't really know how to just call for the damage.
So, click damage again. Or just do it like you did with the other stuff. Just re-click the spell to read. There you go. Right,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
yeah, use your action to recall it. So 21, and he has to dex save. Ooh, that fails. So he just takes all of it.
Nice.
Bolt. They have -1 dex, so. Right.
Gotcha.
That was your main action. What do you want bonus action? Remember, that doesn't use your spell slot to reactivate its effect.
Yeah. Oh yes, use your action to call down the lightning.
Yeah, it just reuses it each round.
Yeah. Then does Lev or Voss need any healing?
I'm good.
I'm good.
Everyone's tanked to fuck out right now.
I guess. My goodness.
How are you doing?
Not bad. Suppose I could use another healing spell. Alright, fine. Mirren's gonna use
Alright,
healing
Where
word.
is Lev, by the way? I don't see him on the map.
I'm right here.
Yeah, Mirren's gonna use
Oh,
healing
okay.
word on himself.
Okay, there you go. And you can use your chalice to do another healing on anything.
Yeah. Alright, I'll take the healing.
Okay, thank you.
Right, so roll the chalice. You guys are basically immortal.
Alright.
Besides that one legendary action, which fucked you guys real hard,
Yep.
you're basically immortal against regular creatures. Well,
Yeah,
Well,
and
speak
I'm
for
at full
yourselves.
health
I
now.
would have been fine.
I mean, I was fine. I took half. I was happy. I healed up.
Hope
pretty
got
quick.
one shot.
Yep.
Oh, poor Hope.
Hell,
By the way, I'm
so-
only missing 3 HP now.
Alright, and that's your turn.
It's my turn.
Alright, roll an athletics check.
Okay, hell.
No my.
Fuck.
Ooh, it does
Ugh.
not. It can't. It's getting too blasted to eat you properly, so it keeps missing.
Oh.
Lev,
Lev, just get away from it. Lev, I keep saying, Lev, Mirrodin, get away from it. That's the last thing I hear. Mirrodin, get away from it. Disengage.
yeah,
I'm attacking it twice.
all right,
Run
murder,
away, retreat, whatever.
murder.
Murder.
All right, so that is 21 damage.
Yep.
21. It's still. I mean, actually, it's getting pretty fucked up right now. It's
Yeah.
not doing too good.
You're gonna take my healing whether you like it or not, boss. I'm giving you healing word at level 3.
Just
Why?
Shut up and take
Take
my
my
healing.
healing. Take my healing.
Shut up and take my healing. Oh, you know what? That's the episode name. Shut up and take my healing.
That's my turn.
Or remember to eat your vegetables.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. That's your turn. Boss, it's your turn.
Yep.
You got that 15 heal in there.
Sorry, I was muting myself while I was doing that.
No.
Yeah, this guy.
Did you heal? Okay. You heal. And you're attacking Pumpkin?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that definitely hits. They have an AC of 12, so as long as you're hitting 12 or higher. I'll just kill you that now. Okay. He's slashing chunks of pumpkin out.
Alright. Slash it again.
15
There
still
we go.
hits. All right, so 9. Slashing more bits of pumpkin out. It still has a bit of HP, but
Alright. That's the end of my turn.
all right. Hope's turn. She's getting tired of this. She's going to pick up the dead root vegetable that's the size of her. She's going to pick it up and throw it at the pumpkin. Because that is one of the things she can actually do as an attack. That hits. And let's see here. She only has multi-attack on her fists, so yeah, no, she can't do that. All right. Oh well, that's all she can do. And this thing is technically like slammed into like over here. All right. Can this thing bite Voss in the butt? No, it can't. Mirrodin, it's your turn again.
For Mirrodin, is it a bonus action to change starry form?
I believe so.
Okay.
Or do you have that ability yet, or is that a later ability? I think that's a later ability.
Is it?
Yeah, I think that's your level 10 ability where you can freely change which starry form you're in as a bonus action.
Oh. So, like, do I just have to cancel?
Basically, well, right now, if you wanted to change forms, the bonus action as normal, but it uses up your wild shape. Later, at level 10, you when you transform, you can freely bonus action without using up wild shape. After the first activation. So it would use up your last wild shape to change forms. But you can change forms.
Okay, so, yeah, on my bonus action then, I'm gonna expend wild shape again, and yeah, change into archer form.
Okay.
And as my action, use call lightning.
Okay. So roll the damage.
You.
So, Dex
On pumpkin dude.
Yeah, he fails. He only takes to 8 though.
Yep.
Okay.
It's my turn.
Yay. Now next turn you'll have an additional blasty blast when you're archer form.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Pumpkin's turn. Hey, Mirrodin, you look tasty. Roll athletics. Okay, you pass. Steam Kit's getting like 5s and 6s. All right.
The lightning is shocking.
Finish these things, damn it.
Fucking kill them already.
Try. So, first attack
There
and
you
second attack.
There you go. Yes and yes. You've
Yay.
been hitting like above 20 every
Oh.
hit. Oh.
Yes!
It's dead.
Yeah!
It's dead. It's fucking dead. It had 31. Dead.
Perfect.
Now all that's left is a little fucking rose monster.
Oh, with that attack, you get to see Lev use his new fighting style, which is having his sword backwards and just fucking dancing around.
Yeah. You're basically blade dancing.
Pretty much.
Mm-hmm. That's your turn.
My turn?
And I got movement still.
Alright.
And I fit right between here, you guys, right? Yep. I'm caught right between you guys.
And you're just ducking and diving underneath like the vegetable bodies. There's just like
Yeah.
a mountain of dead vegetables at this point. The pumpkin is like a small house.
Yeah.
Right?
And that's my turn.
Alright, boss, it's your turn. Yeah, flanking as well. It hits. It's 9. Yeah, he slashed some of its petals off. And yes. And finally. Christ. And that's everyone. That's everyone. Yay.
I have to take off now.
Yeah, where I was going to end it right
Yep.
when I just wanted to get those fucking enemies killed. Because something else is going to
Figured.
happen. Something else is going to happen.
Okay.
But,
Take it easy,